Why? Oh, for goodness sake. It's just 3 days left until my last day at this place, and then until our hike starts. And I've got a friend, I'm waiting for a reply from him. He needs to borrow like a heap of stuff to even make this possible, this hike, and he's not coming back to me yet.
Oops.
Would be good to know what
Yeah,
you need.
need pretty quick communication on times like these.
Yeah, because he's gonna need like a sleeping pad, he's gonna need a tent. Pretty crucial stuff. Like, you're gonna need that tent because it's the forecast says it's gonna rain, it might snow, it's gonna be cold all day, all 3 days. Like, temperature is not even exceeding 10 degrees Celsius, which is pretty unusual for this time of the year, but meh. Alright, I should raise the anchor.
Yep, I'm just marking everything on the map as best I can. Alright, so the islands are all kind of around us, in a circle around us, so we can either go southwest or southeast first. So southwest for Sharkbait Cove or southeast for Thieves Haven.
Southwest or southeast? Right. We're pointing northwest. I'm gonna go southwest then.
Alright. So we'll go to Sharkbait Cove, then Snake Island, then Crook's Hollow, then Devil's Ridge, then Thieves Haven. Then we'll be all looped around and go back to Plunder Outpost to sell stuff.
Yes. Oof, this is gonna be a pain to deal with. Bridges are not good for anything but 3 people.
That is true. But I'm certain Clive will hop in soon, hopefully.
Yes.
I'll send him a quick message.
Sure. Oh, the wind is garbage. It's time to break open this snack. Yay. Oh, no.
Mac time.
Come on.
What kind is it? Let's fight it. Purple, I think. Let's just fight it.
Yeah, drop the anchor. Where are you?
Imagine if the Shrouded Ghost showed up while Clive was not here yet.
That would be awesome.
Awful, more like. Well, awesome that it appeared, but...
Yeah, that's what I said. Awesome. Gosh dang it. Even chocolate goes like all melty like in this room temperature.
Yep.
It was pretty cool all day today, so I don't know why my flat is still this warm. I do not understand. It annoys me.
I should grab the Eye of Reach. And yeah, the temperature has just been unpleasant of late, even on the colder days.
Oh, come on. That was the blind spot. Dick move, shark.
Yeah, typical shark, biting the back of the ship.
Yep.
Are you getting hits in? I'm having some trouble hitting it due to the waves.
I am, yeah.
Okay, good. And at least one of us is hitting him. Oh, where? Ow.
Ow.
It seems like even when he should have been interrupted. I heard a crunching sound.
That was on my end.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? Did my for a moment there I thought my headphone broke or something. Like, whoa. Suddenly loud crunching.
Well, I'm just having it like a peanut butter chocolate bar
Oh, right, nice.
with peanuts. It's nice. It's gone now.
Oh, I am hitting it. It's just not doing a jingle when I hit it. That's weird.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, these waves are not helping. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Good. This ain't going so well.
It definitely isn't, but we'll get there.
Spilled coke on my lap. So great.
Whoops.
We'll just leave that alone. It will dry eventually.
Yeah, no one will notice.
Yeah. Won't be wearing these pants tomorrow for work anyways. Shark, please. Where? These waves, man. These waves kind of suck.
They're really bad, yeah. Oh, it's attacking the back of the ship. Take cover.
Of course it is. Okay. It's almost like the left side cannons are completely disabled, and there's no way. The waves are too. Should we just like get him and it dove him underwater? Should we just like get him move on or something?
It is pretty ridiculous how troublesome it's being. Oh.
It still bites, but it seems to do reduced damage to you and the ship if you hit it.
That is true. It would be nice if we could interrupt it completely, though.
You probably need two people on the cannons then.
Right.
Seems to have slowed down a bit.
Yeah, it does seem to always slow down a bit once it's close to death.
How many islands do we have to visit? 6. 5. All right,
Five. For this quest, 5, but we can do message in the bottles as well.
If there's time and if they're close.
Oh.
Oh, these waves. Yeah, I can't even hit it now.
Yeah. We got it. We got it right on top of us.
I was launched out of the ship. I am so far away.
I got teleported.
I don't even know where I am.
I got teleported onto the island.
What the heck?
What?
That's no good. Let's see if this brings me back to the ship. I think because it died inside the ship, it pushed me through the whole hull, and I was probably sent like half a square away.
Yeah, it seemed like it. Very weird. They really should account for the Meg dying right on top of the ship. I am trying to warp back now, but we'll see if it happens.
Wow, that looked weird. Okay, it was still the Meg was still alive on my end and swimming, like just swimming up against the hull on the left side.
Yeah, it was glitching really hard for me too. It was playing the attack music and the victory music at the same time.
Great. Let's raise the sails and then raise the anchor so we can grab all the stuff.
And I just hope it'll load back because it's okay, there we go.
Taking its sweet time.
So where's the loot?
Left side. You should see it. We need to turn the ship ever so slightly to the left to just pick it up. I'll pick up the food in the meantime. Maybe we could just do this the hard way. I don't know.
The sails have been raised, and I'll start moving the ship in that direction.
Right. Not a terribly large amount of waves, please. Waves. Come on. We're moving. You forgot one sail. We're moving.
Whoops. I thought both sails were up. Whoops.
Well, it's returning in the right direction. I can actually reach everything now.
Should I stop moving then, or should I keep moving?
This is good. We're actually circling everything. Everything is out of range now.
Oh.
That's fine.
Skeleton Captain Skull, not bad.
We can just grab the last few things and go.
Yep. There's 2 more things, I think.
Right.
A skull and some merchant thing.
And some meat. That was everything.
Yep.
Alright, onwards. I don't know where we're pointed. We're getting close to one of our destinations. No, we're not. Yeah, keep going southwest, I guess.
Yep.
Pretty close to Sharkbait's Cove. So, we have a dude at work that has been... Speaking of nothing, we have a guy at work... I mean, after I got to this new place, I thought me and the other 3 were the only people from the staffing agency. But it turns out that they only have 3 full-timers and 12. The other 12 are the same as me. They've only been there a lot longer. One of them is 55, and he's been there like 8 months now. Still hasn't gotten a job. They were supposed to give him a full-time job at the place, but then the coronavirus hit, and they told him that no, we can't give you a job because of the virus. And I'm like, why the heck does that even matter? You have like they just scored like a huge order that is going to take up between 1 and 2 years to make, like to produce, to send out, to build. Like a 13-story house made entirely of the modules that make it this place.
Yeah.
So why is the coronavirus preventing you guys from giving this guy a job?
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. A lot of people and a lot of companies, I think, are being like they have this irrational fear that all their business will just disappear all of a sudden, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like they don't dare to invest in anything long term when the circumstances are so difficult to predict on the short term.
Having people on like this through a staffing agency is, I'm thinking it's between 20 and 30% more expensive than simply having a full-timer, because I mean this other place they need to pay their people too. They need to make money off of sending people to you. I mean, make no mistakes. They charge you for these services.
Yeah, but on the long term, having, I mean, it on the short term, it's definitely much more expensive to have like people from an agency, but at least you don't have to commit to them. Whereas if you hire them, you need to commit to them for like a year plus, and I guess they dare not plan that far ahead or something. Maybe that's it.
Not really. I mean, in the first 6 months or so, or maybe it's up to a year or so, they can fire you, and a month later you're gone. And if you're there through a staffing agency, well, you can be asked to leave the same day, but it still takes 14 days for the staffing agency to cut all ties with you.
Right.
I don't know. It just don't makes no sense. But the only reason I can think of is because a lot of companies are currently using. They have reduced their hours, and oh, you died. You're dead.
Yep.
Yeah, the government pays companies like if you reduce your hours by 4% or 7.5% or whatever. Uh, Basically, if you have people stay at home or work from home, the government will cover the costs for up to 3 of the weekdays. But they have certain requirements, and I believe one of those is that you're not allowed to hire new people or to keep uh, part timers and so on.
Hmm.
Like a whole bunch of weird um, requirements, which was actually the one of the reasons why I was let go from my previous job. Because I'm sorry, we need to fire all of you guys, so we can get these 1, 2, 3 days off and get all this free money from the government. Uh, or so I was told, and that is so weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
Seems really arbitrary and weird to be fired for a reason like that. Oh yeah, we
Yep.
need to get rid of X amount of people to claim
Yeah.
some kind of benefit. I wonder if that's even legal.
I guess it was this time. Right. Southeast waterfall something. Ah, jeez.
The shores of
Is
the
that-
waterfall on the southeast outer ring.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully this guy gets a job soon. I mean, I complain now, but imagine being 55 years old and you're still stuck in this dump, like the staffing agency hell.
Yeah, that's not ideal. You'd preferably want something completely stable at that point.
Yeah. Again, in these like weird times, I am very, very thankful that they gave me this because it helps a lot, and they genuinely actually want me to get like a full job somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I found the Marauders chest. Should I bring that back? Is it worth it? You can work on the clue. I'll bring this back. Won't take
Alright, I'm
very long.
still looking around, but I don't really know where the waterfall is.
Neither do I, but it's like outer ring, and there are multiple caves on this one. Ah, jeez.
Oh, right.
Did you find it?
I found the waterfall, yeah?
Alright. Hello. Or not. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hello. Hi, welcome.
Man with a deep voice. Hi. Ooh.
I mean, the shores of the waterfall, what does that mean? I am on the shore of the waterfall, right? Oh, wow, that was really specific.
Of course.
Like, that's the most frustrating thing, is if you absolutely did figure it out, but the game just decided that you weren't standing in the right spot.
Just ask Clive. He will tell you the exact grain of sand you need to stand on.
That is true. He is the expert.
I wouldn't go that far.
Shock statue, south outer ring. Ugh. Ugh.
Do you need an invite, Clive, or can you just join one of us?
I'm good joining now.
Alright.
Ugh, it's so dark.
Oh, an Ashen Guardian. And an explosion. Whoa.
Kill it!
I'm trying, but I'm also being attacked. By a TNT skeleton.
Shock statue should be pretty close to you. South outer ring. to be up here somewhere. Here. You found it. No, you didn't find it.
Nope, I got attacked by that Ashen Guardian, so that served as a temporary distraction, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I did hear the ba-da ba-da-da-da. It was basically it gave us like another clue thing.
Oh,
This
right.
happened. Thank you. Or not.
Oh, there are other people on this island.
There
Are
are?
we just ignoring the sloop that's at the same island, or are we aware of those?
No, we didn't know.
I just
That-
became aware of it, to be honest. I'm gonna head over
That's
to
cool. I mean, if they're friendly, if we're just here for the same reasons, then we had no idea.
Awesome.
Yeah, whatever. We're here we're here on sacred mission. Besides, Clive, you are good with the shotgun, so do your thing.
them. Right.
So what's the plan? Are we just doing the Gold Hoard voyage?
We're
Yes.
just doing a gold order voyage, yeah, because I think Wise needs to leave before too long, like at 9-ish.
Yes. Preferably a bit sooner than that. Haven't had much sleep over the last couple of days. I keep waking up and checking my phone over and over again. Like, nice. 4 hours of sleep left. Nice. 3 hours. Nice. 2 hours. Yeah, that's nice.
I can
No,
arrange that.
Inevitably, it's less than that. Light held high. Ugh, here we go.
No emissary flag intentionally or due to forget?
I forget.
Definitely forget.
Right.
This is not Shark Statue.
I mean,
It says Outer Ring. Damn.
Emissary flag is too new. I'm an old man of Sea of Thieves.
Indeed. It's the same in Deep Rock Galactic. They've added new mission objectives, and I keep missing them because your eyes are not tuned to the new objectives. So you just kind of walk by these things. Then you re-explore the cave and you're like, oh, there they are. Or all like 15 of them or something. Where's the shark statue? Clive should know. Because I don't. There's a shark stone here. There's another sloop here, by the way. It's heading for our ship, I think. Was that sloop?
That's the one that just moved off.
Oh,
I
they
think we're
left.
going away. But yes, I avoid this island like the plague, so I don't know where that is.
Oh, they left. That's a shame. Cowards. Is this shark statue? Oh, this. Oh, that's the stone with the shark painting. Come on, that's not a shark statue. No, it wasn't. This was for the other objective.
Alright,
Painted adventure with divers. At the top of the waterfall on the southeast.
I mean, I know where the shark statue is, so I'll do that one.
You're also at the waterfall at the moment, so... No, wait, that's southwest. Southeast is this way.
I mean, wait, is
I'm-
this not a shark statue? Maybe I'm wrong.
I'll come over. No, that's not the one. I checked that one out earlier, and that was not it.
So Clive, are you streaming this too?
Nope.
Nope, okay.
I had to work a bit longer than expected, so I couldn't be bothered. Also, changing all of the stream stuff.
Alright, fair enough, but what about that extra viewership and extra stream time that you can earn money with now?
Got to have money.
I will worry about it after finishing Fable 2, I guess.
Fair enough.
I'll bring
Laziness
this back.
still comes first.
Random question. Should I keep the microphone to my headset? Is this a good distance, or is this better? Testing 1, 2, 3.
Seems fine to me. Maybe
This is far. This is close.
close is obviously
close,
a bit
close.
louder, so maybe that's better.
Alright. As long as you don't hear me breathing, that's good.
Okay, I got the statue, finally.
Nice. Should be close to the waterfall then, because you have another one of those. This time on top of the waterfall. I don't know where the waterfall is at the moment, but I'm bringing back a chest full of stuff.
Alright. So, will you be doing more Fable 2 later then, Clive?
Seems likely, since this is going to be a shorter one.
Why Fable 2? That game is old. Or is it
Because
super popular again?
No, it's just that one of the viewers of Arian's streams kept asking about it. So eventually I was like, fine, I'll do Fable 1 and then I'll do Fable 2 since I have the capture card and I might as well actually get some use out of it for a change, since Fable 2 is only on 360. So I was like, fine, I'll stream that too, and then I'll do Fable 3 after that, and then once I've done those 3, then I'll move on to something else.
Right.
That's pretty much the only reason, because somebody was asking for it, like, repeatedly.
How nice of you. Barnacle chest, northwest inner ring. Yeah, I should know.
Yeah, but it has been fun to stream the Fable games, right? You seem really knowledgeable about them.
Yes, I'm pretty knowledgeable about the first 2, certainly not 3, so there'll be a stark contrast there.
Well, I mean, even if you're not quite as well versed, I'm sure you still know it. More or less.
Kind of.
I'll go grab the barnacle chests thing.
I guess I'm just going to wait here until this island is done.
I could use some help with the skeletons orders. In the bottom left, the shark statue on the west outer ring.
Sure.
Like, I found one of the shark statues, but there are multiple, as it turns out.
Great. Ugh, where are the barnacle chests? I've done these before.
There's so many
Alright, there they
jagged
are.
pieces of rock here, it's like what even counts as a statue at this point.
Barnaclede chests. 7 paces. What now? Southwest. Hooray. 1,
Oh, hey, you
2,
got it.
And 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Here we go. Let's get out of this place. After I've killed these skellies. Yes. This is your treasure.
Lots of skellies spawning here, and I had a bug. Oh, I'm going to die.
Oh, where? I'll come in your direction. Let me...
Just a gunpowder. Yes, I had the bug where the chest wasn't actually becoming loose as I was digging, so it felt like it was taking forever. But then it just popped out.
Okay, nice.
Wow, this one has a whole one thing inside.
Amazing.
Yeah. Level 50 gold hoarders. Voyage everyone. Then again, they've raised the level now, so maybe the better ones are incredible.
There are no better ones. They just added more levels, but no, nothing new to go with.
What? But why though?
Because rare? I don't know.
We just wanted higher numbers.
They did exactly. They didn't think that far ahead. That's like Master Gold Hoarder isn't even the highest rank anymore. They had to come up with more names. But there's no new voyages associated with the higher levels.
And you just had to be like, let me take the wind out of your sails. Or, let me disappoint you.
Disappointment should be the expected with this game. Otherwise, you're just setting yourself up for it.
Yeah, disappointment is merely the result of false expectations. Also, that sloop is dead ahead. Should we try to ally with them again?
I don't care. Let's go east.
I mean, I'm okay with starting an alliance.
No, if we bump into them, sure. I wouldn't go out of my... Well, that's just me then. I wouldn't want to go out of my way to, like, go up to ships that are in the wrong direction and say hello.
Right, so do you guys want to go to Snake Island or Thieves Haven?
I would say go east because we have 3 islands in a row.
Sure.
Oh, what do you mean, Snake Island? Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, make a big. I guess it doesn't really matter. They seem to be the equal distance apart, or away from us.
Well, I guess we can just go then.
Gonna be U and then end up in Snake Island and then go south to Polar Outpost. That's good.
Oh, I thought the anchor wasn't raised, but it was.
Cat the cat. Stop purring. You. Long live the cat. Verb is better. There we go.
Well, that was
Right
terrible.
into the rock. Yes.
Oh, so did you catch any of the first part of the stream, Clive?
I did not.
Alright, so we came across a mag, and we killed it like the second it hit the ship. So we both got yeeted in different directions, and I actually got so stuck I got warped, and they spawned me on the nearby island instead of the ship, even though the ship didn't sink.
That sure sounds like Sea of Thieves.
Yeah. I was launched maybe half a square away. I don't know where I ended up, but I had some mermaid.
Yeah, same.
It's back, of course.
Whoops. I just punched the desk.
Whoops. Yeah. Cat, why are you still here? Ha!
This is animal cruelty, you know?
I'm sure the cat loves it. Cats love swimming, right?
I don't know
Some
about
cat-
that one. I don't think that's what they said in biology.
I'm sure some cats like it. They just gotta get used to it. The feeling, the warmth, the cleanliness, and so on is.
Apparently they have some effect now where they go like black and such from like gunpowder or something. I guess if you fire them at the cannon, either that or it was a bug.
Speaking of gunpowder, there's like 2 of them to the right. Oh, we missed them.
Let's try that again.
Here we go, Thieves Haven. Let's park inside and make it look good.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Worthy of the name, worthy of our title.
That's a classic cartoon thing, like when a character turns completely black with soot from an explosion or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently that's the thing with pets now. You just can't see it very well on a cat because it's already mostly black. But I noticed with paws.
Huh.
Where do we want to stop?
It's a riddle, so it doesn't really matter that much.
Over there.
Over the air.
Let's go.
This pier is fine, right?
Yeah, sure.
Hold it. Oh. Oh.
Whoops.
Well, ba-da-ba-da-da-da. No, never mind. There we go.
Game lowered my graphics settings. Let's see. No, it hasn't. It just looks bad.
Reading this map, you'll see if at the bridge above the inner twin waterfalls. You standing be. Yes. Oh. Directly above us.
Yep.
Easy peasy. Stop. At the twin heads atop the stone, steps up high. High. Hi. Okay.
Hi. That's what they were when they wrote that.
That is a typo, right?
I would have. Well, maybe.
No, I don't think it's a typo. It's just the way
Mr. Comma.
their
Yeah.
algorithm puts different stuff together. They decided to leave out the commas because Sea of Thieves.
So it's the steps up high. Ye lanterns thrust.
Yeah, there's two kinds of highs in there, you know. They want you to go to the stone steps up high, and they want you to thrust your lantern high as well. That's the thing. And
Yes.
that's how that sentence came to be, that abomination of a sentence.
Yes.
When I did like freelance translation work on the regular, it was a real headache to work with the tool they had, because it automatically marked it as an error if you had the same word twice in a row. Because that's very uncommon in English, but in Dutch it's not really.
It's not very common in Swedish either. Oh, rock marked with spears. I'm standing right next to it. How fortunate!
Like what will happen in Dutch is like you'll have je a few times in a row because it's first you and then your possessive. But it's the same thing in Dutch, so you'll have the same word twice, and it would mark that as an error every time, so I'd have to go in there and like explicitly tell it to ignore. Good times translating stuff.
Indeed.
Sounds like it.
Well, it is kind of fun in its own ways.
6 paces northeast. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. That was really specific. Alright.
Oh, that was
Usually
really
isn't.
quick. Well done. I was still kind of floundering around up here.
I was lucky. As soon as you got the last hint, I saw the spears and I'm like, oh yeah, this rock. The one. Yeah, this one. Over there.
Over there. That's that creepy Bowser's laugh.
Oh
Nice.
boy, the one thing. Cat's here. Yes, it does have treasure in it. It's crap. We're doing it for the experience and the friends made along the way.
Yep, as always.
100%. Definitely.
Yes.
That's why.
Wahoo! I guess we're done here.
That made me kind of sad. The cat actually gets scared if you swim with it underwater. I didn't intend to actually scare the cat. I just carried it while jumping into the water.
Where
Just
is
looks
the
like it
cat?
was drowning to me.
The
Sounds
cat
great.
The
Where
cat
is
is now
cat?
safe, or at least it was until it disintegrated. Oh no, there it is.
Huh? Oh. It's, no. You come along with me. Oh.
Oh, come on now, you're not gonna try to drown the cat, are you?
Yeah, I don't think it's enjoying this. Would it swim to the surface if I drop down in water?
These sound like experiments which should not be conducted.
Yeah, there are. I think there are ethical violations going on right here.
Cat lives matter? Oh no.
We're going too
Oh.
fast. Harpoon left, please.
Too late! No, let's not get too political. It's just a digital cat.
Oh. Okay, that might be a bit too far even. Here we go. Are
Pirate
we alright?
Legends.
Okay, we're not alright.
The cat is not enjoying this. We're still trying to drown it, apparently.
I think at this point it's just scared of all the damage.
It did make a lot of noise, and then it ran out of here.
This is fine.
Cancel. Yes.
I like how it just appears, like it pops on certain locations. You never see it jump up there, but there it is.
Devil's Ridge.
There's no budget for jump animations.
Nope. This is a teleporting cat.
We're heading straight for whatever that place is. Need to turn right a bit. Yes, that place. Don't actually see any other ships around.
Well, there were those. There was that sloop we ran into earlier, but
Oh yeah, speaking of sloop, I see it now. To the left.
oh yeah.
They're heading in the same direction as we are. That's right. It's just a sloop.
Looks like they're heading to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So this is yet another riddle, or should I say, a ridgel, because it's Devil's Ridge.
Maybe I should
Wow.
change my my dedicated no button to just send it in the text in this game.
Could you do that? Like set it to communicate with?
I am up
Thieves?
here. I'm not at the.
Yes, good.
Yes. Good.
Yeah, drop it.
Well, you could also map it to perform actions in The Witcher 3, right?
Yes, it can do whatever a keyboard or mouse can, or anything else that has an API or whatever. I just finished setting up a config for a Kerbal Space Program with like RCS and SAS and abort and action groups and throttle and all that stuff.
Nice.
What are we doing here?
Riddle.
Again, the riddles. All right, here we go.
Tom Marvolo Riddle.
Gonna have a sip of this. I'm having like a ginger liqueur. It's actually really nice because it burns a lot. Like it's got a lot of ginger in it, and that's a good thing.
Definitely sounds tasty, but more like a winter drink to me. It's like very burny, gingery.
Yeah. Oof. That's a TNT. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like a refreshing drink unless you serve it cold. I'm having mine like lukewarm because I don't really store my drinks or spirits in the fridge.
Oh yeah.
I don't have the space and it's not needed because alcohol never goes bad.
When you think about it, it went bad a long time ago.
Wow. Yeah. Right, clue. Cursed boar shrine deep in gloom. Well, you're already on your way, so I'm gonna wait out here.
Do you happen to remember where the boar shrine is, Clive?
Yes, I do.
Okay, nice. Oh, by the way, do let me know if you hear me breathe into the microphone too much, because I catch myself doing that sometimes. Like, I need to be clearly audible, but not have my mouth on the microphone to the extent that you hear me blow out air.
No problems so far.
Alright, I've noticed it happen a few times with my streams.
I mean, it's only when you... Only ever when you exhale through your nose, like... When something is funny, but not that funny.
Right.
Then maybe. That's not very common. Painted spears on the southwest beach. Oh, right. Okay. That's a man holding a spear, but it's not a painted set of spears. Right.
Hey Magellian, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Yeah, we're the gang is back together and we're doing Sea of Thieves.
Indeed.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
We're just doing some stuff for the gold hoarders right now, looking for, well, for coconuts and for treasure.
Indeed. Just a short one because I don't have much time. Which has been a thing over the last couple of weeks. Lack of time.
Yep. Well, at least we have to still have the opportunity to play together.
Yes. Ooh, there's a good robot. I take stuff. Like, that is a TNT. I'm gonna set that down.
I think I found the painted spears. The problem is I also found an explosive skelly.
That's the South Beach. Yeah, alright. That is the South Beach. If your point of reference is, or point of origin is the center of the islands, then yes. Or something like that.
There we go.
Nice. Thieves Haven. We did have a second clue on that island, but we never did that one. Too late now.
Ah well, as long as we work
There's
on
also
this
this, yeah, there's also like a one tiny island with an X on it. Maybe that's Lookout Point, something. Yeah, 420 gold. Since you live in the Netherlands, have you ever... Oh no, can we talk about that kind of thing on stream? On Twitch?
what kind of thing?
Have you... Because you live in the Netherlands, it's legal for you to buy the stuff that gets you high.
You mean marijuana?
Yes. Have you tried it?
I have not, and I don't intend to.
Right. I don't know, it sounds like a good time to me, just grabbing it.
I think
I don't know what it's like. A space cookie at a... yeah, it was Lookout Point, but we passed that one. Anyway.
I think it's fine for people to do it in moderation, but like I've met people who were on that stuff like consistently, and they all become slow.
Yeah.
It's like it's not the kind of stuff you want to be depending on.
No. No. I mean, it's the same with alcohol, which is arguably, or possibly, even worse for you.
It definitely is even worse.
Wait, where's our boat pointed? We need to get northwest. Yeah, north by northwest, right?
Yep.
Right, turning right.
Yeah, I worked with this guy. Like we both had an internship at a certain company, and he just became like he did a lot of marijuana, and he was so like out of it all the time. He wasn't really there, you know.
All the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand doing it on like a Friday evening with friends or whatever, but maybe that like every day. It's the same reason I wouldn't have drinks like every day. If you take it to cope with something, then it's an issue.
We've
Like most
turned a
things.
bit. We've turned a bit too far north. We need to turn
Oh,
a bit
yeah.
further west again.
Pretty much almost northwest, but at this point. Oh, I see it. That I had.
Yeah, it's
Barrels in the
I
sea.
can sometimes take alcohol, but I also make it a point to never want so much that I'll get drunk. Like, I basically don't want anything that significantly alters my state of mind. It's like, if I need to change my state of mind, I'll do it by changing my environment, preferably. Not by just...
Where is that barrel going? Did you see that?
Nope.
I dropped it, and then it kind of just floated up into the air, slowly.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe that barrel was drunk. Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves.
That's not a ship. They kind of look like a ship from here. I only saw the tip of that fortress, and I thought, oh, that's a mast. No.
Yep, happens to me every time. I look at a fortress, and it's like, oh, is that a ship? Nope. But yeah, no, I don't pass judgment on people who use it, but it's not for me, I think.
Yep. That's fair.
And I do think that when people get too dependent on anything, it's unhealthy.
Yeah. I had like 3 energy drinks today, and I really kind of like. By the time I'd had my second one, I kind of felt like, no, I shouldn't do this again. That's doesn't really have any ill effects if you like space them out, I guess, but it still felt a bit like a crutch. But yeah, I haven't had much sleep this week, but should be fine without these things. So tomorrow I'm only having 1 instead of 3.
Nice.
It's an improvement.
That just makes me want to order some coffee.
Yeah, I could also have a coffee. I do have one of those Nespresso pod machines at home these days, and I have tons and tons of pods for it. So it's pretty easy to just make a cup. But in the car on my way to work, so much easier to just pop open a can, and I'd rather have something cold when it's this hot outside than a coffee. Because even in the morning, it's pretty like it's not warm, but it's still somewhat warm.
I have a bean to cup machine, so I can just make a nice coffee instead, as in an ice, like an space ice coffee, if I want.
That's nice. I should try to make one of those
nice.
sometime.
A nice ice coffee.
I mean, my favorite coffees are usually the cold coffee drinks by Starbucks that you get in stores, but they're like £2 each or something over here, and they're ridiculously expensive.
Yeah,
But they're
I know
so
which ones
tasty.
you mean. They are very expensive.
Yeah.
They're pretty good though. There's some cheaper equivalents that some supermarkets do that are pretty good.
Yes. I feel like Lidl has. Yeah, drop the anchor. Whoever is on anchor dropping duty. But yeah, I really do like the coffees, the cold coffees that Lidl makes, which is I believe they are called pretty much the same as Aldi in the UK.
We have Aldi and Lidl here.
Oh, all right. I thought it was just the same thing, different name.
No, we have both of them too. My brother works at Lidl.
All right. Yeah, their coffees are actually really great. They cost half as much as the Starbucks. I mean, they're not as great, but they're close enough. So whenever I visit Lidl, I just buy a bunch of those and keep them home for later, or keep them in the fridge for later.
See, every time I buy like more than one of those, I end up just going through them too quickly. It's like I'm gonna buy loads and then have like 1 a day, and then I'll have like 3 in a day, and then be super shaky for the rest of the day. But also, it's delicious. So, what can you do?
I'm also terrible at pacing myself with that sort of thing. I've been thinking about getting like some of that Monster Energy that you can't get in supermarkets anymore, like the iced tea one. But
They have a Monster Energy coffee now, and that one is really nice. I mean, it's basically like a triple shot espresso with like vanilla and caramel and so on, and it's pretty good. I mean, pretty good. It's actually very good.
Yes, I bought I think it was either 12 or 24 pack of the Monster Rehab at some point a couple of years back from some Swedish website because Amazon didn't have it at the time. And then, yeah. Went through that too quickly as well.
What are we doing here?
X's.
Oh, we're up there. Okay. Oh, I'm standing on one. I must have, like, a sense with this, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I stood right on it. When I checked the map and I thought, oh, there it is. I wasn't even sure what we were here for.
I hear skeletons spawning around me, but I'm going to pretend it's not happening. The ostrich strategy, you know? Daydreaming, head in the sand.
I like how we all did with the chests at like exactly the same time.
Yeah, that was pretty
Nice.
nicely coordinated.
Very efficient. We played this game for too long.
Nah, we're just getting started. There's at least 7,416 hours left of this game.
That is true, at least. I mean, that's lowballing it, to be honest.
I've never played a game for more than 1,000 hours. Except... No, I don't think so. Maybe some of the old N64 and SNES classics.
Yeah.
But then again, who really knows how long I spent
The
in
only
those.
one that comes to mind, to me for certain, is Final Fantasy X, but I'm sure there's lots which don't have timers that I've also played for over 1,000 older games.
I'm not sure if I've played anything for over 1,000 hours.
1,000?
Okay, Magellian says, alright, I'm back. Just finished packing to go home tomorrow. How is everyone doing? I'm fine, thank you. Just did my mail work today. Did a few chores for a client, and now just taking it easy on the high seas. How about you guys? And how about you, Magellian?
I am tired, and I have an overdue deadline because lots of random tech problems recently. For example, my ISP had an issue yesterday, so the internet was down for a lot of people, including myself, so that sent me back almost a whole day, and then the day before that my laptop decided it wanted to do a drive scan and repair, so I just had to let that finish because of the way IT have configured things. So basically I've had to delay my deadline by a couple more days, so I have a lot of work to do tomorrow, and I'll be glad once that's over.
Fantastic.
I'm already way behind with it for reasons outside of my control, so that's just how it goes.
Yep, that's pretty rough. Hopefully tomorrow won't be too frustrating as a result. And how about you, Wise? How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Like I said, I ended today on a high note at work. The team got together with pull through. We certainly exceeded my expectations in terms of how much we got done, or were able to get done. And it's going to be pretty interesting to see what tomorrow is going to be like. Because we have a deadline to meet tomorrow.
Skellies.
Really now? Alright. Half sales then.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of things we need to take care of tomorrow because the shipment is going out tomorrow afternoon and it's a pretty important stuff. But I am pretty dang certain we can get it done in time. Because we are awesome like that.
Nice.
We also did a lot of prep work today, so yeah. We've been one step ahead for some time.
Well, they sure ran away quickly.
Because we got close to that sea post. There's a ship ahead. Is it that sloop again? I'll be on the wheel this time because why not?
You would, you would.
You will be in the water.
Yep.
You would
Oh,
think
but the Skellies helped you.
Do we just get anchor balled?
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to make it back anyway, so I guess I'll swim away. Just mermaid.
Oh, they anchor balled us twice. Wait,
well,
does that make it go up again?
Yes.
Very convenient.
The anchor ball was a toggle, but the one that does the sails is not. It just sends them up.
Right. That is the sloop. They have lights on.
sounds like some
Probably,
time relaxing on the sea before big days tomorrow, says Magellian. I'm just excited
Yes.
to go home and be off the rest of the week. Yeah, that is nice. Hopefully you can take some time to relax.
I'd be excited about that too. Like
Yes. I would also enjoy having the
Prospective.
rest of the week off, please.
Yep.
Thank
I think we could all use some days off. But my next vacation is in mid-August, so have to bear with
I
it
have
for a bit.
14 days to last me the rest of the year. I need to decide when to take them, but I probably won't be allowed to take them anytime soon because of this workload. And you know, it's PS5 launch year and stuff, and we are very, very busy.
Yep.
yeah,
They're coming right for us.
cool. Let them. I'll be going on 3-day hike on Friday, Saturday, Sunday this weekend, which I'm really looking forward to. Heading up into the Swedish mountains, and it's gonna be great.
They seem to have sunk pretty much. We can just drop it, I think.
Right.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. But the forecast is not that great. It's just a lot of rain, some sunshine, very low temperatures, which means that I need to grab my below zero sleeping bag, but that's fine. My friends are not gonna like it though. They don't have gear that is as good as mine.
We had to fly down there last minute for work emergency in July 4th. You were off, so they just gave us the week. You don't have to use vacation time. Nice! Sounds like a perfect solution. And a good reward for having to do an emergency, having to answer an emergency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, July 4th, I keep forgetting about that.
We need to turn right a bit. Just a tiny bit.
Is this enough?
No. That is enough. Thank you.
Okay, that sounds fun-wise, Magellan says. Hiking is the best.
It is, yeah.
I do like a decent hike every now and then. But I basically bike and hike for work now, so...
Haven't been hiking since 2017, I think.
Should I just go get that?
Yeah.
The thing on the right is out of range of the thing as well. Can't turn right far enough. I'll just swim as well.
This is so weird to me. Twitch.tv/v/IronDesign. Sorry, unless you've got a time machine, that content is unavailable.
There shouldn't be a V in there, I think.
No, but when I tried the other one...
It just...
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah,
it's just Twitch TV/ArianDesign.
Click to claim a bonus. Alright. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna paste this in the chat. That's where we're going. The English wiki entry does not have a heap of information. Certainly not the tallest top out there, and not even the tallest one I've been to. But the people have, or I've read online that it's like the trail is beautiful, and the trail both to the top and to the station below it, both great. The weather is not gonna be great, but that's alright. Just as long as I get a nice view from the top, I'm gonna be happy.
Oh, hey, there is a Dutch Wikipedia article.
Really? That is this particular trailer we're gonna follow is for some reason, I may have mentioned this before, but it was named like the 3rd most beautiful hike in the world by National Geographic, and I don't know why, but I guess I'll find out. I feel like that's kind of hyping it up a bit too much, maybe, but
Yeah, I don't know
we'll
if
see,
you
we'll
should set that kind of expectation for it,
No,
but I'm
no.
sure it'll be beautiful in its own way. Let's see. When you graduated, a few friends, and you hiked for a month on the Appalachian Trail, and it was the best time ever. A month-long hiking trip. That sounds
cool.
interesting.
Maybe drop.
Maybe turn hard right.
Maybe okay.
We cancelled each other out there. You
Oh,
dropped it,
but
and I
we-
grabbed it because I was also trying to drop it. Whoops.
Yes, I was on it, and then you like grabbed it. No,
Whoopsie.
I do the dropping.
Yes. Either I drop that anchor or it doesn't get dropped at all, and that's final. I'm the
Alright.
anchor man.
That is the flamer heart man,
Yeah, he sure is. He's like,
flame man.
will ye be doing my quest again? That is.
Yeah, will you? Are you coming back to me? No, we're not.
Yeah. Will you come to visit again? Arr. Arr.
No. Oh, I wish I had the Hotel Mario's no on. You should have that.
Yeah, if I have maybe if I make like a dedicated animation for the no face, I'll have to use that one. Either that one or the Dr. Robotnik one, or maybe I should cycle through them and do. That was quick.
Seafarer's chest though.
Yep.
Wow.
Really.
Oh, I'm not sure if are you in the chat wise.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if I should
That's-
say what Magellan says. If you can already.
No, I'm
See
not
it.
gonna tab out to read these things. I entered the
Magellan
chance to
says
post a link to
that
the-
it's beautiful. The thing you posted, the
nice.
mountain thing.
I'm sure should be. It's gonna be a
this-
great time.
Is this chapter 1 or is this the whole voyage? Because I
This
missed the
is-
beginning.
This is the whole thing. We like.
Are we sure? I'm pretty sure this is chapter 1, but maybe I'm
Oh,
not
there's
sure.
more. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a skeleton captain here. Man, a month on the trail. I've read a lot about these through hikers. I'm taking some inspiration from these guys and looked at their YouTube videos about. Oh, ho! That's a TNT. It just showed up. Ow. Yeah, I follow some of these guys on YouTube and mainly to look at their gear because I've been trying to reduce my weight. The less you have to carry on your back, the better. Someday I would like to buy a Z-Pax tent, but they are expensive. They have to be shipped all the way from the United States, I believe. But they're pretty durable and super light tents, and would just be nice to have.
Oh yeah, Magellan asks if you can post some pictures from the trip in Discord when you get to it.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take plenty of pictures, and I will upload.
Look at Flameheart now. Arr! Half me face is missing, mateys, me hearties. I've only got teeth and a beard now.
Sorry, I got interrupted. People were playing music for me on the ferry of the damned. Yes, of course I post pictures. I have pictures from most of my previous hikes on Facebook and Imager actually, and I'm gonna upload these too, of course.
Nice.
Hopefully. Skelly, please! I only just got back. There's a TNT behind you, Clive.
There sure is. Going to see what the shiny is over here. Or I could
Now Flameheart is locked. Arr! Where'd you go?
Yep.
If you see his face.
Yeah, so, Clive had some pretty amazing viewership yesterday with the Fable stream.
You should ask what his secret is.
To be honest, I was pretty, I was wondering, like, if it was posted anywhere, but I don't think we saw any specific raids or hosts, right, Clive?
No, there was very little chat interaction relative to the view account, so I'm guessing it was an embed, which is where it's playing somewhere, but people aren't necessarily watching it.
Right.
Right, and I wonder where, though.
Why is there a TNT Skelly here?
Either way, it was cool to see. You were like at least 30 viewers most of the time, and sometimes up to like 60 or 70 or more.
The highest it reached was 78 according to the achievements page.
Okay, nice.
Never again, I'm sure.
I don't
Am
know.
I-
See, when it's bots, which happens sometimes, there'll be like a very temporary spike, but then they leave again. So I don't think it was just bots. It was
Am I
dropping
on
and
the
gaining
wrong
fast
island?
between 50 and 70. That's true, Magellan. It definitely hopped around a lot, but it was definitely 30 plus for basically the whole night.
Maybe like tons and tons of people are like super nostalgic for Fable 2.
That
Could
seems
be.
unlikely.
Are there many?
Maybe you should stream Command and Conquer.
I mean, I'm sure there are, but
Remastered.
then if that was the case, then there would be chat, I'm sure. So I'm leaning towards embed. I mean, there were a couple of people in chat, mostly the one guy who was like, "Hey, raid me afterwards, thanks." And I'm like, "No."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there were like legitimately a few new follows as well, like several.
That's true.
You'll have to hunt down Fable fan sites and post it. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, that was the whole voyage. Okay, I was wrong. And Gwent fan sites for me. That sounds good. Although I don't know if I'll be doing many more Gwent streams in the future. Like I mentioned, I get really tense and scared about games where there is like a very established meta and strategy, because people will be aware of your every mistake. Like, I really lucked out because there were super nice people there when I streamed it. Like, the people who knew the game were really polite and helpful and only insisted on things if I asked for advice and all that. But every time I play, every time I make a decision and I think, oh wait, was that good? My heart stops.
Who cares? Who cares?
And when I make a mistake, it'll be like, I'll feel like I have to apologize for it.
You should be a full-time Hearthstone streamer.
Ah, yes.
I assume we're staying here until we finish this skeleton soldiers thing.
I guess.
Oh, you guys do that. I'm gonna go for a quick bathroom break. So I'll be right back.
But yeah, I don't know, Hearthstone, it's been so long, so I'm completely unaware of that meta.
I haven't touched it for years, and it's gonna stay that way.
Yeah, same. The only thing I still remember about Hearthstone is like, put this apple on your head! Or however the knife juggler goes.
I just remember that my RNG is the worst, but I carry that through to most of the games as well, so it's hard to forget.
Yeah, there were some really nice Gwent viewers, so, you know, it's never say never. I might pick it up again at some point. But for now, it was just an experimental thing. Like, if I'm going to stream it again, I'll have to think of, like, something to do. I think my commentary is strong enough to carry me for any game. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Though I don't know if I am quite that confident. I definitely depend a lot on what I'm working with in terms of game. Oh, whoops. I accidentally took a bounty. And not even the kind with, like, coconut in it.
I was gonna make that joke.
Haha! Maybe more pirate voice. Yeah, maybe that'll help. Arr! Oh, sorry. I'll just leave you to. Open and close, and open and close.
That was a decent chest, actually. As a ritual skull.
Very nice.
We still need more ration keys, though. They're so very rare compared to the chests. It's pretty annoying.
Yep.
Yeah, I should really start to think about what to stream next. I mean, a Command and Conquer marathon could be good, but that is a real-time strategy game, and well, that really makes it feel like the pressure's on.
That's good though. I've been watching Vinny's Command and Conquer remastered streams, and they're pretty entertaining, but he really sucks at it. And he hasn't realized yet that you can turn up the game speed, so the game moves at a snail's pace for him all the time. Just turn that up.
Oh,
But again,
right, right, right.
he can't even keep up with the micromanagement at this speed, so that would probably be a very bad thing.
Yeah, it is really hard to keep commentary going and have the pressure of being watched and doing
Oh,
strategy, you know.
oh,
That's...
yeah. He's failing the missions left and right. Like he's I think he spent like a 2 hour stream on just one mission, and then eventually he just gave up and returned to it in the next part.
You know, I would always, when I played Command and Conquer games in the past, I would always try to find ways to exploit the missions so I would win.
AI is very exploitable in that game.
Yeah, but for example, there are missions. There was a really cool mission where you have to save Albert Einstein in Red Alert 2.
Incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you save him, like 3 Soviet, like MCVs, like base builder vehicles, ride in and start making a base. So what I did was I knew that was gonna happen, so I set up like a small army in those 3 spots and destroyed the MCVs instantly. Mission 1. That's
Nice.
cheating, really, because you're not supposed to know they'll appear there, but
Yeah.
I love doing that.
Or maybe just like sandbag the location so they can't move anywhere or something. No, oh no, they'll just drive over sandbags. You need concrete walls for those, I think.
Let's go.
Lightning has been fun, I'm glad to hear that. We'll pick that up again, though I am done with most of the actual quests. So if I play it next time, I might have to try to actually aim for either the super boss and actually work out a strategy for that, or just try the final boss.
Can you turn right a bit? Ah, too late. I was thinking we should hit that rowboat over there, but no.
Ow.
Oh, we'll hit that instead. Good enough.
But yeah, I have been streaming Lightning Returns too, and it has been fun, but there's not much left to do in the game now, except put on cute clothes.
The wind change. Oops.
See, the hard mode version of the final boss is really hard though, right Clive? Or am I mistaken?
I believe it is, yes. It's either that or some other version which appears based on some other criteria, but it's definitely only available on hard mode, so I can't remember if you're going to meet the criteria or not, but we'll find out. It's probably going to be hard, but...
Right, yeah. The way I understood it, it functions a bit like Aeronite, like the super boss, in that that it's very hard to stagger. And you need to stagger it like 4 times to do any serious damage.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because even just the normal final boss, I had to completely change my build to even be able to stagger him. Where are we headed? Is that an outpost?
Yes. Oh, the cat is... Yeah. No, don't turn. This is perfect.
I'm pretty sure it's not. We are going to have to slow down a lot, like now.
But why though? We have this.
You kind of don't want me to watch Fable 3 so I can play it. I think that one would fit me best for streaming purposes. Well, if I do that series, I should probably just do all of them. Probably. The problem is that Fable 2 would be impractical.
There we go.
It's very difficult to get Fable 3 working on PC without pirating it these days.
Perfect.
That
now
is
we
a
can
problem.
Like I can walk you through it and stuff, but it's not fun time.
Well, let's at least keep the idea in mind and see if there's ever a time where it becomes more doable. But yeah, I should definitely think of other things to stream now that most of the projects I've been working on in terms of streams have been winding down. I mean, we're pretty much done with Resi, except for the overpriced remake of Resi 3.
spent way too much time on trying to pick that chest up. Like the chests that you can open and close were too close to one another, so it just couldn't do it.
No, I haven't picked it up yet, McKelly, and I'm still mulling over it, shall we say.
Maybe
still
waiting for a sale.
Well, there is a sale. It's just not a very deep sale. But it's
right.
the problem is the silly thing is 60 euros normally, and now it's like 39.
That's a good sale though, but it's still pretty expensive for such a short game.
Yeah, but like, it's really grossly overpriced. It feels like, so even at that price, it still feels overpriced to me, based on what I know about the game, and based on the fact that I might not be playing it too many times in a row.
Indeed.
Like with RE2, the RE2 make, I was willing to play it at least twice just because of the A and B playthroughs, but RE3 doesn't have that, and it doesn't have the branching paths that the original RE3 had either, if I understand correctly. So,
Where do I sell the ritual skull? Is that like to the skeleton? Oh, Duck.
Duke.
Doc Nukem.
Dookie Nukie.
Dookie Nukie. Yes. Here we have Doc Nukem.
Duke Nukem.
Hooray! Doubloons! Maybe I should buy levels, because it takes so long to level up in this game. Especially when you only play the game twice a week.
That definitely doesn't help, no.
Yeah. I just don't have the time for it right now when I have a job and all.
Yeah, maybe I'll just buy. Maybe I'll just bite the bullet, buy RE3 make, just to finish off the series. Though, like, just from my tone, you can tell there's not that much passion to it if I do it like that. So yeah, not sure.
It's just a lot of money. I didn't even pay for Deep Rock Galactic, and I'm quickly approaching 850 hours in that game. I'm gonna pass 1,000 for sure at some point.
Mm-hmm.
That game is 25% off right now, but no, I'm not gonna recommend anyone to buy it. And I'm not gonna recommend anyone to buy GTFO either, actually, because I've read that while the devs change missions frequently, like they add new ones and kind of cycle between missions, and they're all unique and whatever. The game is still in early access. It doesn't have a proper like progression system. Like what you see is what you get at the moment in terms of weaponry and players and roles and so on. So there's not a whole lot of. It's not very deep.
Unlike Deep Rock Galactic.
Huh?
Hey, sorry.
Deep Rock Galactus did. I mean that. It's at 1.0 now, so they did eventually. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. We have certain standards.
Right, if I buy it, I have to be this new Aryan bummed character I'm doing the whole playthrough, right? Yeah. Oh man, I guess I have to do RE3 remake now. I guess we're playing as Jill again. That's nice. How do you like my unimpassioned persona?
4 hours later, it's already over.
Yeah, wow.
That was 10 euros an hour.
Yeah. What a flagrant waste of money. I could be buying like 15 hamburgers for this money right now, and it would have been worth more.
Yes.
It would be healthier too. Okay, enough.
Here's
I'm
an easy
gonna actually make myself sad if I keep acting sad.
Here's an easy solution. You simply ask a friend to share his library with you. So you can play the game for free. Haha.
I guess, but that's officially meant for family sharing, and I know most people don't use it like that, but well.
I shared Half-Life Alyx with a friend. That way. He was
Fair enough.
thinking about buying the game because he loved it so much, and I'm like, oh, nah, really? Yeah, he's like 2/3 of the way through, and I'm like thinking of buying it because I
You
want
were
to do
like,
it.
imagine spending money.
Ha! I did spend $60 on it. I played it for 15 hours, I think, and it was worth every penny because Valve. I'm gonna play it again soon. I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna play through the game with just the starting weapon. I'm not gonna upgrade anything, and yeah, it should be a nice challenge.
So we're still pretty early in the stream, but it's not that far off from 9. So what we could do is stop it here and then sloop together for a while if Clive is okay with that, or if he wants to move right on to Fable, then I guess we can stop.
No preference here.
You guys, you go and sloop together.
All right, yeah, let's do
Whoop
some
the
slooping.
noobs.
Let's do some slooping.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a second shower because, god dang, it's it's pretty hot in here.
Right.
I don't want to go to work with like sweat on my body already, not even before I get there. Ugh.
Makes sense.
My crew, scuttle ship, yes. Someone's trying to scuttle my life here.
Yeah.
Ow. Fire. Burn me. Ow. Fire. Burn. Oh. I'm taking you down with me, cat. Here.
No, don't take
In the
the
fire
cat.
you go.
How terrible.
I dropped the cat. I don't know where. I'm gonna die on this spike here.
Do I only have
Oh.
PC to stream from? As of yet, yeah, PC is my only real platform because I don't have any capture card or separate devices to stream from. I could arrange that,
Ouch.
but you know how it is. It's a whole lot of time and money. But I do want to get that eventually. It's just a matter of the how and the when. Because I'll also need to look into which cards would work and which devices, and I'd need to... For example, if the Switch is family owned, so I can't exactly... I'd have to drag it up here and then bring it back down, and... You get the point. It's a lot of factors to consider. Right, so do we just restart with a sloop, or...
Yep, I'll join you.
Alright, I wish you could easily switch without having to do that.
Yep.
Okay, Magellian says, bye, Wise, have a good trip.
Thank you very much. Well, guess I'm gonna have to say goodnight. I'm gonna take a shower and then I'll be, on my way to the bed.
Alright, have a good night, and have a good day tomorrow, and talk to you later.
Sure, thank you.
See
I'll
you later.
be available for games the whole week, basically. Especially Friday, Saturday. So let's play more games.
Alright, let's do that.
Yep. Alright, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Just make my family stream too. They are a bit stream shy.
So am I.
That is true. I used to be... Well, I still am to some extent, but a bit less now.
See if the join game actually works properly.
That's always the question. But yeah, what to stream next? It is kind of a tough question. I like to do, especially initially, I like to work with platformers a lot because they're so reactive, you know? It's not that much thinking, it's just responding to what's on the screen, so I can respond to the screen in terms of gameplay and in terms of commentary.
I have enough gold to buy some of these things from Duke. I guess I'll just grab these real quick.
Nice. I still don't know what else I want to buy. Also, McEllion says, I think Raven should do Hollow Knight. I should post a list in Discord of what I have. That is a good point. I have my whole Steam backlog of 200 plus games. I guess I should do that.
So I definitely have my summer car on the list. Hollow Knight probably as well, because I just bought that game and haven't played it yet.
Yeah, if I can put a vote in, I would say Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64, just because I am slightly obsessed with that series. But only slightly.
But definitely Fable 3 next, and then we'll box off that.
Yep.
Which
Makes
is
the most
essentially
sense.
pretty much a blind playthrough at this point, because it's been so long.
Mm-hmm.
I remember a few very key details, and that's it. Right, what is the plan?
I guess we just do one or two little voyages for whichever faction we want to work on. I don't have a very strong preference, although I tend to do merchants when when I can, because a lot of people don't like those. And I kind of, well, you know what it is about the merchants missions? I like them when you're on the move. I don't like them when you have to move stuff to your ship.
Yeah, it takes a while. Especially the emissary voyage.
Yep, so I'm thinking about it. Yeah, see, Merchant Alliance is the lowest one. Although, do you have any preference? I know I'm just passing the buck here, but I'm not entirely sure what we should do.
Well, the main three for me are all maxed. I just need the Reaper's bones, so I'm indifferent. I just need Reaper or Athena or Arena, but that's off the table.
Oh, we could have done... Well, let's do Sloop Arena at some point. But for now, let's see... Are we far from the Reaper's hideout? Oh,
Quite far. Although we don't need to be at the Reaper's hideout to start this stuff.
Alright, let's raise their flag then, the Reaper's flag. Where is it on this island?
Up the ramp to the left over there by the clothes shop. No, weapon shop.
Up the ramp here?
Yeah, and then turn right.
Yeah, the Paper Mario series is just one of those that had an impact on my childhood, so I never ever shut up about it.
I know that feel.
I try not to be annoying about it, but it is a series that's on my mind a bit more than most other games, I guess.
Probably not much point in putting the Alliance flag up while we have this one up, so I'll pick something else.
Yep. So there is a grade 1 Reaper at the Daggertooth outpost. If you want to go bother them.
Works for me.
Or we can just attack the fort, if there is one.
I'm not sure if forts exist this month while the event is going on.
Oh, rip. I was thinking I hadn't seen a skull for a while.
Need to pick some cosmetics. pick some random garbage. I'll do.
Cool. Oh, I fell off the ship. That's how impressed I was.
This is definitely not enough supplies for combat.
Indeed, we especially need more cannonballs. There is more stuff here, fortunately.
We could spend the whole time fishing. I'm sure that would be hugely entertaining for viewers.
See, I wouldn't say Fable is my Paper Mario, but it is up there. Little brother who watched me play, so it became a game that bonded and left an impact of sorts. That makes sense. I think between me and my brother's Paper Mario is definitely one of those games that we all cite as one of those games that was a big part of our youth.
I just now received your invite, by the way.
Oh, nice. Very on time, clearly.
Let's see.
Yeah, did you play it cooperatively then, Magellian? Since you can play the second one cooperatively. And the third as well. Or was it really just watching you play?
Oh yeah, I forgot I still need to do the Athena run of Thieves Haven a couple more times. Or is it one more time?
Oh, so do you want to do the Athena's flag instead? We can still switch now.
I don't know, can you be bothered doing one of those voyages?
How long is it again?
So it's 3 chests on Thieves Haven, then a riddle on Crux Hollow, then 5 chests on Thieves Haven, then a riddle on Snake Island, then 7 chests on Thieves Haven.
Oh, right, that one. The problem is, I'm so bad at finding those axes. Like, if I were really good at finding the axes, I would probably say, let's do it, but as it stands, I'm not sure. But I also don't know what else to suggest, so if you have one of those, put it on the table, I suppose.
I'm just checking my commendations real quick and see if there's something more different and interesting, but it kinda doesn't look like it. We need to deliver another Reaper's bounty to the Reaper's hideout, but there's none of them available right now. There's only a Reaper's chest.
Right, well, I guess we can go for that one if it's...
And then it's still showing some time-limited stuff that expired like 3 months ago because rare.
Because rare, yes.
Not enough time for Fort of the Damned. The using fire on skellies is a passive thing, so yeah, I guess we'll just do the Athena thing.
Yep. You did eventually, but at first he just watched you play, or played together on one account. Alright, that makes sense.
Right, I'm gonna vote this flag down and vote the Athena one up then, I guess.
Yep, that works.
That's the worst that can happen doing this with a Reaper on the server.
Well, it's only a level 1 Reaper, I'm sure it's just...
I mean, losing the loot doesn't even matter anyway, because, you know, I'm only doing it for the completion commendation, but it would be nice to keep the thing.
Yep.
The loot. That's the word.
The thing. You can call it the thing.
Looking forward to not having to do these anymore. Having said that, I'm still like 8 levels off Athena 20, so many more trips to the Devil's Roar will be had.
Yep, I'm still at level 10, I think, with the Athenas.
Although Tuesday is the best day for those this month because you get, you know, double rep for Ashen stuff on Tuesdays.
Oh, I had no idea. Maybe we should have just gone for an Ashen voyage to start with. How well.
Let's see. Athena's Run of Thieves Haven. This is hopefully the last time we'll ever be doing this.
Now, I do like the look of this more pale, whitish wood. Like, not all colors actually change the inside of the ship as well, or do they?
Not all of them do. But some do.
Right.
Basically, the more recent ones, they changed like the color of the mast and the capstan and stuff, whereas that didn't used to be a thing. And they don't go back to edit stuff.
Of course.
I'm kind of tempted to stream this just to see if Creator Crew is working for me on Twitch again.
Yeah, alright. I'd say go for it. Additional perspectives are always fun.
Skelly sloop ahead-ish.
Oh, we are a ways off from Thieves Haven. Oh, we are going to crash into this island if we're not careful.
Certainly not the best starting outpost.
Nope. But it's fine.
I see a mermaid gem, but I also don't care about the mermaid gem. I was going to be like, I'll grab it for the rep, and then I remembered that we don't get Athena rep for those.
Yep. Which makes it completely worthless to us at this time.
I guess I'll mess around with OBS for a minute. I'll just sit on the floor.
Alright. We have a long way left to go, so that's fine. You'll notice if terrible things start to happen.
Plenty of time for puns in the meantime, then.
Right, I'll have to think of a few good ones. If I can. It kind of happens naturally, you know? I start to make connections when I hear words. I can't just do it on the fly, generally. Or on the sail. That was terrible, no, that was not good. On the sail.
Let's see here. So I need to increase the resolution back to 1080. That's a good start. Then all of this stuff is way too small, so...
Well, the wind could almost not be worse.
Of course. Game capture, Sea of Thieves.
There is a shipwreck here, but I'm guessing we don't want to bother with it right now.
It depends how far away it is. If it's like directly in front, then we can.
It's not directly in front, but it is pretty close. To the left now.
Nah, forget it. It's fine.
I see Luna is here again instead of Cat.
Indeed. Time for a change.
Yep. Although she just turned from Luna back into Parrot for a moment there. Because names. Makes you wonder, does it like constantly fetch the name from somewhere and then it loses the connection, so it just defaults back to Parrot or Monkey?
Who knows with the Sea of Thieves code?
Yeah. It's always a very strange thing.
Like, some of the things that happen in this game make absolutely no sense.
Yep. Like with a lot of bugs in certain games, you can kind of figure out where they're coming from, but with bugs like this, it's like, how? How?
Totally gonna forget to change all of this back later, but yeah, I have just started streaming.
Okay, nice.
Now I need to reposition this so I can still see your chat as well. I should plug a third monitor in.
Yeah, you know, streaming really... I used to stream from one monitor. You can imagine how absolutely horribly inefficient that was.
Yeah, that sounds pretty terrible.
But, you know, I made it work more or less. But now I have two monitors. So I can look at the chat without tabbing out. Hooray! Speaking of hooray! Didn't you send me a video about how they found a way to like predict how to beat that minigame in Wind Waker for speedrunning or something?
Yes, basically they figured out the algorithm by reverse engineering, so someone was able to develop a tool where you put in where you've tried and whatnot, and then it will tell you where to shoot, and it'll be a guaranteed success every time.
Nice.
Which is pretty neat.
Yeah, it's always really great to see people discover stuff like that in older games.
Right, stream is up and seems to be working.
All right, I can try to look at your stream. I hope my Twitch won't, my PC won't implode from all the RAM that Chrome has to eat.
Yeah, on the topic of capture cards and whatnot, maybe a better PC would be a better investment in the short term, if you were thinking of getting stuff at some point.
Hey, McKeel Hall, thank you for the follow.
Oh wait, I forgot I need to put my encoding on the CPU, don't I? Because otherwise I'm going to drop frames, because it's Sea of Thieves.
And welcome to the stream.
Guess we're ending the stream for a sec.
Oh, right.
I forgot that this is Sea of Thieves. Yeah, let's put the encoding back on the CPU, because my CPU is OP. Let's try again.
Yeah, hey, welcome. That's a very appropriate name for Sea of Thieves. McKeel Hall. That's also the second Mc I have in the chat. McGalleon and McKeel Hall.
Coincidence?
Well, it's a different kind of McGalleons is without an A and McKeel Hall is with an A, so I also just crashed us into this rock. Or rather, I just avoided the rock, but I thought I would preempt it by saying I did crash us, so it wouldn't be a disappointment when it happened.
I would have been none the wiser. Okay, I think we're good now. Encoding is on the CPU again.
I don't even remember what I put the encoding on at this point. I did like several experiments to see if I could stop it from getting overloaded, and it's better now, but it still occasionally has a troubled moment, shall we say. Only Mux and Max in the chat, please. Yes, from now on everyone has to have a Mc From now on, I am McAryan Design. Or Aryan Design. If I'm not careful, I do the English R, even when I say Dutch words. Like a while ago, this local older gentleman said, "You're not from around here, are you?" Yeah, see, he wasn't really rude about it per se, but I was like, wow. I lived in this city for like 20 years. But because I have a slightly English-sounding Dutch accent, now I'm no longer real, no longer really Dutch. Fake Dutch.
Nice.
You usually go by Mac, last name Macintosh, but switched your Twitch name to match your Sea of Thieves name. Alright, that makes sense. Oh, I think we might be drifting off a bit. Oh no, we're still going strong. Aryan, yes.
That's a no.
Yeah, in Dutch there are different kinds of R's. So, the R that you do when you speak English, if you do it in Dutch, it makes like a flamboyant impression. But the R that comes to me naturally is like a back of the throat R, which is more for some rural places. It's like Arjen, like that, R. But the correct quote-unquote Dutch way to do it is with the rolling R.
Southwest side is probably a good stopping point.
Alright, beware the cannons. This is just your cousin now. Wow! You have found your long-lost cousin. The things that can happen on Twitch.tv. Oh.
Let's put him all the way down. We're still way too far away.
Ah, yes. Raven. Or I could do it with my natural R, which is more like Raven.
Well, we just passed a man-made statue. Don't care.
Alright, I should probably stop making unpleasant throat noises now. When should we drop the anchor?
Once we pass this island, the little one. We're going for the southwest point.
Okay, and let me know when I should fully drop it, like now-ish?
Not yet. Gonna go over here to the point.
The natural R to you sounds like Tony the Tiger's R? Huh.
This is fine. It was almost fine.
Well, it's fine enough. I don't see any damage, but maybe I'm overlooking it.
As long as it doesn't start doing the infinite noise thing, I'm fine.
That is the main thing, yeah. No annoying bugs. Alright, so now we are going to have a laugh while I am completely unable to find any access on this island. Oh, there's one on the beach, so I might go for that. That's one of the few places that I can probably find an axe on.
Sounds good. I will go for the not beach.
Alright, which end are we on? Are we on the south or north of the island?
We should be on the southwest corner.
Right, just making sure.
Well, I've already found random loot to bring back, so I guess we'll take that instead.
That works.
This is a treasure chest, so it'll be convenient. And there's also a wood crate with 20 planks, so I should probably take that too.
Yep, the more resources, the better. Especially if we might get attacked by those Reaper fellas.
And here come the skellies. Guess I'll just put stuff on the shoreline for now. The ship is a little further out than I would have liked, thanks to its creeping along the rocks.
Ah, right. Okay, the island I am looking at right now, the one, well, I guess that doesn't help in terms of explaining, but I'm trying to figure out where I am, because I'm completely lost now, somehow. Like, this island should be a clear landmark, like the one near our ship, one where I'm standing on. I don't know if you can see, especially since you're fighting skellies, but...
Yeah, that's the island in the top left.
That's the island in the top left. So if I follow this, I should theoretically come to the beach one eventually.
I keep looking at the other monitor and thinking it's your screen, but now it's not, it's OBS. It's confusing me because it's not the usual setup.
Nice.
Oh, hi, kegs. Lots of kegs. I got the middle one, so I'll go for the one that's not on the beach once this one's back.
Right, I found one of them, somehow. It was very close to our ship, as it turns out. But yeah, McKeel Hall, do you play a lot of this game? Like, since you mentioned you switched your Twitch name to match your Sea of Thieves name, I'm guessing you play a fair bit. Let's see here. Okay, just one more X remaining. I'm guessing you're heading for that one?
That's the point. That doesn't mean I'll find it, though. This island is dumb.
That is a good way to describe it. It is pretty dumb. Oh hey, you got it. Nice. Let's start prepping to leave then.
There's still the two things on the shore if you haven't taken them back yet.
Oh right, I should grab those.
I'll bring the other chest since I think there's still a space to put this one in.
So you played entirely too much from closed beta until about February 2019. You started back less than a week ago, loving all of the new content. Oh! Nice, we actually got back into it pretty recently as well. Like, I played it a ton for a while, and then like, about the time when the Tall Tales started getting added, I stopped. And I've also, like, I think 1 or 2 months ago, we picked it back up. And yeah, there's lots of great new stuff. Have you done all the Tall Tales yet? The ones with the Shores of Gold?
After Crook's Hollow, then for Riddle time.
Alright. Oh, probably shouldn't be doing that yet, huh? Not all of them you had completed, most that were out before you quit, but there weren't many at all then. Okay. Well, that might be something to go for. See if you can finish that quest line, because the final one is like... I won't spoil anything about how it goes, but it is probably some of the most fun I've had with this game. Really, really amazing quest.
Agree.
Right, I'll see if I can cook some shark.
Also, Megalian can finally have both viewpoints at once. How exciting.
Yep, very nice. Oh, I should probably get Nightbot to refer to your stream. Like, I don't know if I can do it so Nightbot only says that when you're streaming as well, but maybe I should just add it anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't looked much into that stuff yet. I could definitely do it that way with my own bot. But I still haven't bothered to plug in the old hard drive yet and find stuff.
Right. See, I'll check them out for sure, waiting for my wife and I to get time to actually play at the same time to really check out the new content. Oh, that makes sense. You definitely want to experience that together with her, for sure. Like, some of those quests are so fun. Yeah, if you do get the opportunity to try that Tall Tale, let me know how it goes. Right, just passing by Cutlass K. You can't wait. Okay, nice. Yeah, it's something to look forward to. But on top of that, they're also doing even more Tall Tales now.
I have removed the shark from the pan.
Okay, it was done?
Yes, it was.
Okay, nice. Thanks. I always forget about the food.
Thank you for the subscription, Megalian. Welcome to the Founders Club. Aren't you lucky?
Oh yeah, I'll turn on your stream, but I'll have to mute it so you won't get double audio.
I have yours open just for the chat because I'm too lazy to pop it out and then close the thing.
Alright, I'll have yours open, but I hope OBS won't destroy itself.
I've also set up another set of things for the Stream Deck so that I can use it to monitor all of the like CPU and GPU performance and whatnot. But yeah, I'm probably not going to use that one while streaming because it's too much effort to like manually switch.
Right.
I'll probably set up another button to switch, which I could do.
That is useful. Like, can you quickly switch between like setups? So completely switch to a new set of buttons on it?
Yeah, so there's two ways to do that. You can either just have a button open a folder, which is like a subfolder of another full set of commands, or you can just have a button to switch to a different setup completely if you need like every button.
Right.
So right now on my streaming one, I have one button that opens a folder called Home, and then in there I have one of the light switches for the house because I might need those while streaming. But I don't have buttons to access all the others, so I just switched those profiles in the app.
Right. Magellian says, can't you invite each other to squad stream? Then viewers can see both your screens at once. Squad stream... that is a thing, yeah. We could have like a team or a squad on Twitch, but I don't really know how you do that. Might be something to look into though, since we're going to be streaming together fairly regularly.
Indeed. I could also just embed your stream as a source in the corner of mine or something. Right.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we're fine. So, quick riddle, hopefully.
I have to just invite Raven. Alright, but I'm not really sure where. Like, I don't see the option in my dashboard right now. So that's probably something we're gonna have to look at off stream. Because, figuring things out on the fly is not my strong suit.
I just remembered that we're probably going to need the green and red flames, because at the end, when we dig up the chest here, it's going to give us one of those colored skellies, isn't it?
Oh, good point. The green and red flames. I guess I can just go get killed by a skeleton.
Right, I'll start on the riddle, and then after that I'll probably kill myself with fire or something.
Alright. If I can find any skeletons, that would be good, though.
I'm sure it won't be long, given that we're on a voyage.
Yeah, the squad streaming thing is probably a cool idea. Oh, there's a storage crate with a fair bit of stuff that I'm going to bring back first, because extra supplies.
Sounds good. And of course, here's the gunpowder skellies. Wow, is it really spawning that many at once? Maybe I should have brought some food.
Looks like it's pretty easy to set up next stream. We just googled it. Alright, nice. We'll figure it out by then. Probably by tomorrow. Depends a bit on whether or not everyone has time, of course. Come on, skellies. Are there any skellies near you? I'm trying to get killed by skellies, but they won't appear.
Not anymore. They only had gunpowders, so that probably wouldn't have counted anyway, knowing this game.
That is true, yeah. Okay, I hear skellies. I'm just gonna go stand here and pretend there's nothing wrong. Oh, you can't even keep dancing. They interrupt the dance. That's terrible. How dare they interrupt the dancing?
So I got Lily to make me the little icon for the channel points thing, which at the moment I'm also using as the tier 1 sub emote, although I don't think they finished approving that yet.
Oh, right.
And it is a waffle because of the whole evil beware we have waffles Raven meme thing, but at some point fairly soon I will probably just change back to like Clivey and such to avoid any copyright related issues.
Alright, I can definitely see the waffle icon for your stream currency.
Yeah, and yet the exact same image needs to be approved as an emote, because that can appear on other channels or something, whatever their reasoning is.
Yeah, once an emote gets approved, you can use it on every Twitch channel and every Discord channel, so it needs to get some vetting. Although, after a while, they trust you. For example, recently they told me I don't need approval anymore. They just instantly change. Which is a power I could abuse, but I wouldn't want to misplace their trust. Oh. Okay, I have the green flame. Let me set it in this ship in a few places so we don't lose it.
Sounds good. These storage crates have some good food.
Yep.
I guess I'll go finish the riddle. Wait, why did I even... Oh yeah, I was bringing some... I was about to be confused as to why I even came back here.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. I often start to drift, both literally and figuratively. Let's see, set. Set. And set.
It's not by horribly. Ah yes, here's the green boy. At least
Okay.
it was green.
Heading your way now for the green boy. Who knew that one day I would be playing the Green Lantern?
Nice. 3 skulls are good. And here's some cooked chicken thanks to that explosion. Nice.
Perfect.
Now I can chase you around with chicken again for the whole stream.
Whoops, I did the air blowing out my nose thing again. Gotta be careful of that. Don't wanna ruin the recording.
Chest get.
Very nice. Okay, let's see. So now we have to go back to that one other island.
Yep.
Of which I definitely didn't forget the name. Thieves Haven, there we go. I remembered it without looking at the map. Really.
Yep. Your name being right there next to the map corroborates your story perfectly.
Exactly. I have witnesses. Right, I guess we can start going in that direction.
Yes.
It's just...
Wait. What's that on the beach? Maybe we should grab that skull. Should be in harpoon range.
Oh,
Yep.
did you get it? Okay. I overzealously jumped right off the ship, but...
Skulls are really difficult to hook most of the time, to be fair, especially when they're facing backwards. Their like hitbox for the harpoon is not very good.
Right.
Is how I'm gonna put it politely.
Indeed. Oh, hey, so here's a pronunciation question. So, the term zealous reminded me that sometimes I see the term zell, and I'm never sure if you say seal or zell because it's zealous and zealot. But then some people say seal instead of zell.
I say zeal, and I also say zealot.
Right.
But I will admit it's not a word I've ever actually heard anyone say, I don't think. Maybe it's just one of those words that everybody gets wrong until they hear it pronounced, like, indite.
Yeah, it's one of those things I sometimes think about, but then forget to ask. There's a similar thing I've occasionally thought about. It's like when a day is like very busy or high activity in public transport, for example, they'll call it a peak day. A peak as in like a mountain, but how do they call a low activity day where you live? Because we call it a daldag or valley day.
I don't know if there's a specific term for that.
There's not there, so there is a term for like peak hours and peak days, but not so much for the opposite.
I think the opposite is just off-peak, because we do have peak, so I think the opposite is just off-peak, based on what we call tickets and whatnot.
Huh, I see. Interesting. I kind of like that they have peaks and valleys here in terms of descriptions, but... You know, do you remember the days of Steam Greenlight?
Yes.
Those were the days.
Indeed.
I like how they try to relegate quality control to basically community voting, and now they're just okay. Give us 5K and then we'll publish you. Now they have stopped caring completely over at Valve in terms of who gets to publish and what. I think Greenlight was probably a preferable system, or maybe it wasn't.
It's a great store that's not at all cluttered with garbage.
Yep.
Oh no, every single X is all the way up high. That's great.
They're just doing this to bully us.
This might take a while.
Oh, it's funny to see the no emote in your chat as well.
Indeed. I don't think my like discrete no button is working right now. Probably because I started and stopped the stream while changing the encoder. But I can spam it manually.
Right. I always forget the cannons.
It's probably most convenient to stop in the middle, but it does make it hard to run away. We'll do it anyway.
Yeah, I doubt we'll really have to. Probably. We should be fine. Very close.
Please not.
Alright. I can't guarantee that I'll be able to find any of these, but I am going to give it a good old try.
Well, as Lily would say, you're doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Yep.
As I would say, find those chests. No, I don't. That's not a thing I say. Right, we are docked at the northeast corner. Or I say corner, like the northeast inlet was more specific. So I am going to go for the... Well, which ones are you going for? Because you went first.
I don't know yet. I'll just adjust to whatever you're doing because I don't even know what I'm doing.
Alright, I'll go for the two that are by themselves in the top left area.
Alright.
Eventually. The best part is we still have to come back here one more time after this.
Yep. Grand old time.
And already all of the skellies ever are spawning on me.
I forgot what... Oh, there! That's where the best place to go up. Ow. I just broke my legs.
That sounds unfortunate.
Yep. Well, that happens. You just have days like these.
Wait, let's see where I am. Okay, never mind. Since I'm already right here, I'm gonna go for some on the right instead.
Hey, nice. Ow.
That was the easiest one by far, because it was right next to the bridge.
Oh, I actually got sniped by a skeleton. Rip.
I'm pretty sure I can't get there in time.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh, I broke mine too. Nice.
So yeah, I have to do a pretty long route tomorrow. I need to make some Aryan Raven crossover emotes once Raven gets his own. Yeah, maybe. You know, I was thinking about making my top emote, which is just kind of like the tier 1 or the tier 3 one. Just a gold coin right now. Thought about making that one like the Sea of Thieves no. Just like unceremoniously grab that no from a screenshot and make it into an emote for comedy purposes, but I'll think on it. I mean, we also need a Raven version of the Bongo Cat that Raven uses.
Indeed. Unless I eventually rebrand.
Well, you know, even if you rebrand, you can still use Raven stuff.
Yes, I haven't started on the tier 2 or 3 emotes yet, but I think they're just going to be the 2 Bs, which are prevalent in the world of my online presence that Lily invented.
Sounds good to me.
They are the Cly Bee, because lol, my name is Clive, and the Pirate Bee, because BRB. Both absolutely terrible.
Let's see if these no would be great. Yeah, that's what I figured too. And a Raven Bongo Cat. Yeah, I've been thinking about just like putting one of those together. But the Bongo Cat that's on Raven's stream right now has different frames from the generic one that everyone uses, the generic meme. So I wasn't sure which to use ever as a reference. Yeah, I'll have to put something like that together for the lulz. These skeletons keep shooting at me. That makes me... And also, whenever I say I, that's just me messing with the menus trying to grab something. That's not me actually saying I.
Nice. Right, let's see. Well, since you're right there, I'm gonna go and try and get the 2 in the top left this time for real.
Sure, although I don't think I'll find this one, especially since I'm being harassed by skeletons again.
Let's see here.
You need a Raven Bongo Cat and then another Raven Bongo Cat with a Raven Hood and a Pirate Hat for Sea of Thieves. Raven in a Pirate Hat. It does sound like a striking visual, doesn't it?
Quite. That's also a lot of work, though.
Yeah, the design of the Bongo Cat is fairly simple.
Being chased by many gunpowder. Should probably stop just bringing the blunderbuss, honestly. And I am dead. Time to ferryman.
Alright, I found a firebomb crate, which is not the best find ever, but it's fine.
I guess I should bring the Eye of Reach, just in case we get more kegs, including potential mega kegs.
I put down the fire bombs on that ship where the ladder is. Oh. TNT Scully approached me, and I got stuck behind something. I couldn't run away.
Nice. Another very common Sea of Thieves occurrence. Also, the fog is rolling in. This is going to make this even better.
Yep, gonna be even easier to find everything now. Okay, I keep thinking I should do some additional art and animations for my channel as well. Like there was one time I started on a BRB thing, but it was just me sleeping, and I was like, I don't know if that properly articulates the BRB thing. That looks more like I'm going to be back in a very long time, if it's me sleeping.
It looks like your crate landed on a very difficult to reach point. Enjoy.
Whoops. Where is it?
Behind the ladder, on one of the support things. It's quite high up. You can probably reach it by dropping down, though. Assuming it'll let you stand on it.
I'll give it a try.
And I forgot to switch weapon, awesome. The gunpowder skelly frequency on these voyages is way too high.
It is way too high. BRB, I'm sleeping. Yeah, exactly. Not sure if it really,
Just stream 24 hours a day. All day, every day, no matter what.
Sounds good to me. Hello, welcome to the mail delivery stream. Today I'm delivering mail.
Exactly.
Where did you say it was? I can't see it from here.
So, from the ladder that goes up the mast, the way you get up high, it's like right behind that. Coming down with a thing now, anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, it's there, see?
Oh! How did I do? How did I do that?
My legs
Silly.
are broken, so I'm stuck here for a bit.
All right.
Because of course I landed in the tiny little ditch.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drop myself on this thing properly.
Well, we can always dig the rest up and then worry about that later.
That is true. Let me just check where it was again. That sure was an incredible feat of silliness of me to put it there somehow.
And I'm sure we can also get it in harpoon range if we tried.
Yeah, to be fair, the firebomb things aren't all that good, are they?
They are very crap, yes.
Okay, I think I might have it. I have it.
Nice.
It wasn't worth the effort, but it was more for my pride than anything, I guess. Nice. Let's see, how many more does that leave?
3. I.
Right.
No. This island's name is obviously incorrect. It can't be Thieves Haven when it's more like Thieves Nightmare if they're trying to like
Yep.
take stuff and they can't find it.
Thieves Haven, more like Thieves Hate Him.
Yes, but no.
You know, like one of those ads, like doctors hate him. That's
Oh, great. Great.
Oh, I can't get to you in time, I'm afraid.
So, I dug it up, and I don't even know how the thing immediately exploded, but the thing immediately exploded. Like, it spawned 3 gunpowder skellies, and they just exploded immediately, even though I didn't have any weapons out. It's like my shovel hit the keg and made it explode.
Where was it exactly? Because I can't find... Oh, more kegs.
From the little bridge, the little wooden bridge over the small pond, like our reference point, it's south and then west.
Okay, I'm trying to figure it out, but there's another skelly keg, or keg skelly on the loop here. Okay.
But it was also just on a main jump, so it's not a big deal.
So I shot it from a distance, it worked. And then the chain reaction caused another one to explode and kill me anyway.
Nice.
I'm so disappointed. Being able to watch Raven hit you with a no is pretty great. Yeah, now you get to watch it in person. You get to watch the no being dealt out.
Yes, I'll have to see why my dedicated no button is failing, and then make sure that's ready for later.
Mm-hmm. So you'll be in the know.
It was, yes, here it is. Okay. That just leaves the 2 in the top left. Oh, and more are spawning already, nice. Nope.
Alright, those 2 are pretty close together, so... Hopefully when you find one, you find the other with that.
That's a leg break from me.
Ow.
Like, realistically, it makes the most sense to just stay up there until everything's been dug, but... You know.
Yep.
This is better if we get attacked.
Oh, that's an interesting emote, McCallion. Oh, it's a stronghold gag. Do we want to try to acquire it safely?
Yeah, we can attempt it. Especially if it's a legend stronghold keg.
You use your channel points for it? Nice. I didn't even have to add that either. I think Twitch just does that automatically. It's taking a surprising amount of hits with the Eye of Reach. And I'm being surrounded by other skeletons, which aren't making it easy.
On the way back up now. There's a drowning pig.
Huh.
Which reminds me, when we were doing the voyage before, the 3-man voyage, I trapped a pig in a random crate that I found on Devil's Ridge, and then just left it there. So it's still there. Probably starving to death.
Wow.
Rip.
That poor pig.
Nice.
Yeah, that making alternate versions of existing emotes thing that they let you do is probably one of the greatest additions Twitch has ever thought of.
I have found the keg, so I am bringing it.
Okay, nice.
It would make more sense to go a little slower and just try and grab the ladders, but why do that when you can just jump off and break your legs? On.
On. Wow. Now that is some scathing commentary. On. Oh no. Funnily enough, that's a name. Oh no. But you could also see it as oh no. Which is my reaction when the 10th skeleton with a keg spawns right on top of me.
Yes.
Like I just climb up the ladder and one of them just appears, shoving a blunderbuss right in my face. Like you just walked into the wrong neighborhood. Alright, I'm on the wrong side here. So we need to be on the other side of the island.
Repositioning the ship because it's been slowly turning itself and it was not in a good position for getting caught.
Alright. Yeah, so is it always the same amount of access even if you have only 2 people? Couldn't they take it easy on us?
Yes, it's always 3, then 5, then 7.
Well,
No matter what.
so this is definitely one of those types of missions you want 4 people for, ideally.
Yep, especially because it always costs like 100 doubloons every time.
Oh, right. If we have to do it again, I should pay for it that time. So you've already spent the doubloons on this one several times.
Well, assuming we succeed this one, then I'll already be at 5 out of 5, so we'll only have to do it again if someone is interested, or if it ends up being efficient for something we need at some point due to like a quest or daily thingamabob.
Right. Alright,
Oh,
that's one. Ow! That keg knocked me off and killed me.
Riv.
So
Yeah, the other one's
the gem
close
is still
by.
there. The gem is still there. You should be able to see it.
Yep. I will put the gem somewhere slightly more obvious while I find this other one.
Alright. And then there's one more mission elsewhere, and then one more return to this one.
Yep.
Right. See, so there's not that. How much more is there left to do in Fable 2? Because the main story is done, but it seemed like there were a lot of post-game quests.
So I need to buy Castle Fairfax and do the quest associated with that. That's going to be the main thing. Other than that, I just need to buy the rest of the properties in the game to get all the titles and stuff associated with that. And what else is there? There's 3 demon doors left to open. And then I think that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's if I can be bothered with the demon doors. I might not. And I can't remember if I left any other side quests unfinished. At least the ones that are possible. Wait, how did the ship get all the way over there? Must have been a keg. I assume we don't have holes.
Good question. I haven't checked yet. I should check, probably. Oh, you're already there, too.
Now we're fine.
Okay, do I need to help carry anything back, or did you have a chest for it, or...?
The blue gem you found is still up there, that's the last thing.
Alright, do we want to go for that, or do we just want to move on?
We'll probably end up near there when we come back next time, so we can just grab it then.
Yeah, let's do that. So, can we just turn from this position, or should we go straight ahead?
We can turn.
Alright, Snake Island is next, right?
Yes. The demon doors aren't that important, but I am almost at 100%, so I'm considering it anyway. Depending on your, definition of 100%.
Right.
And this wind is not very good.
Indeed. Just continues to conspire against us. Oh hey, there's a brig parked at this island we were just at. Surprisingly.
Ah, yes. Good job we noticed that. Experts we are. I'm gonna go over and see what they have. Because they look noob.
Alright.
You can just head to the island.
Yeah. There's also a ship ahead though, so I may call you back if stuff happens. It's a sloop.
That's fine.
Oh, since we have the Athena's emissary flag now, we might as well accept alliances.
They're moving again now. They have one random light on at the front and like plain sails, but a black flag. Don't seem to have noticed the water splash yet. They are coming your way though, so I'm probably going to have to anchor them momentarily. Otherwise they're going to be chasing us for a while.
That sloop I saw is no longer visible.
Right, yeah, they're definitely heading our way, so I'm just going to board now, I think. I forgot I didn't have the blunderbuss.
Oh, right.
They weren't even at full health. And they are, yes, definitely new. Alright, killed all three and anchored them.
Did they have any loot?
Checking now. They don't even have a voyage on the table. Yeah, they have nothing whatsoever.
Well, so they were just waiting for us and hoping to steal from us.
I'm just taking the firebombs. Let me know when you get to the island and I'll come back, but in the meantime I'm going to sink them with fire.
Wow, I kind of want to see what you're doing, so I'll switch to your stream.
Only because they're chasing after us, and I do not want an inconvenience. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't.
Right, that sloop is right there. Makes me feel a bit uneasy. Doesn't seem to be hostile. Well, it might be hostile, but it doesn't have the Reaper flag yet. Should I go straight for them? They are parked at Snake Island. I might...
that's unfortunate. You can try to ally, I suppose.
I'm gonna go to half sails and approach cautiously. You might have to return, though. If stuff happens, I'll keep you updated.
Sounds good. But if they have some good food to steal. Nope, just default bananas. Probably nothing in the crow's nest either, so I won't even check. Oops.
Just kind of...
Yeah. I'm gonna empty their bucket of water as well. All the inconveniences possible.
Nice. Not sure what that sloop is doing. They've gone behind the island. Oh, they're turning towards me? No, they're going away. It's hard to tell, though.
I don't even know how the second one died there. They just burned to death immediately. Nice.
Nice. I'm hearing that Luna is carrying you.
That sounds like a no, but I'll roll with it. Because their ship is quite badly on fire, and I've killed at least, what, 12 of them by now? And I'm still perfectly fine. This is how we pirate. It sounds like I'm going to be needed back there quite soon, though.
They're sailing away, so, but they don't have an alliance flag. They're just leaving. They seem content to just ignore us, apparently. At least for now.
There's a guy just standing over there in the fire.
Just looking at you in an accusatory manner. Like, why would you do this? We just wanted to say hi and then run around the deck and play music. Now we have to refund this game and it's your fault.
Alright, they got me. GG, enjoy putting your fire out. I don't think they'll be coming after us again.
Or maybe you've just given them a grudge and caused them to follow us.
Well, if they do, they will be in for some significant regret, so this is fine.
That is true. It would probably be a bad idea for them to try it, but...
Whoops. I was debating what to do because I was on the ferry with one of them, but then they went away.
Oh. A light held up towards this. Wow. There goes my voice again. A light held up towards the sky. Discover the stone serpent at the highest point, and don't be shy. Don't be shy.
So the ship that was here has already left, right?
Yep, just run past me, passive aggressively not responding to my suggestion that we start an alliance. I mean, I'm calling it passive aggressive, but maybe they genuinely don't know how to even talk in game.
Or they're just scared of us.
Could be.
But yes, I'm gonna do a quick check from the crow's nest. Oh yes, I should remember we have a stronghold keg up here that could actually sink us even to noobs.
Yep.
There they are over there with their nice burning brig. Oh, it went down. Oh no, wait, it's fine, never mind. Got a surprising amount of water on there from just a few firebombs on the top deck, though.
Even a small bit of damage can be fatal to a crew that doesn't know what they're doing. And they clearly did not. Anyway, next step in the riddle. From the stone serpent...
They shoot me have this one, right? Oh, I should kill myself to fire, shouldn't I? So we get the red flame, unless the skelly is green. Let me know what color it is, and then...
Alright,
if I need to die, I'll do it.
North by northeast... to the large tree. Okay, got it. It's a red one.
Right, I guess I will die by fire then, unless you already got the red flame at some point.
I did not, unfortunately.
Right. Okay.
I'll just see if I can lure it back to the ship.
That works.
Come on, Red Skelly, follow me. Oh, right. Clive, you haven't been playing much of Animal Crossing of late?
No, I have not.
Alright, there's, for June, there was this marriage event going on where you can decorate a marriage, studio and take a picture and earn points and get wedding furniture. Like, today you should still be able to participate in that, probably. Though you don't have to. This was a decent chest. Villainous Skull of Ancient Fortune, and Devil's Remnant.
Sounds good. One of those people from that brig is on the ferry again, despite me not being there, so either they're still burning to death, or they've, like, sunk and gone somewhere and are still dying to, like, skellies or something. Let me put this on a few lights as well, just in case.
Right, so this will be our last visit to the worst island.
Is Red Bully nearby?
I think he was following me, but I'll have to check. He has to still be around. Probably I should have kept a better lookout. I got distracted. think it was up somewhere and I jumped down, so maybe that's why it couldn't follow.
Ah, here he is. At least he didn't despawn. Ooh, it's a villainous. Nice.
Excited for the July update. Yeah, they're gonna re-add diving and picking stuff up from the bottom of the sea, right? And there's a new look for Gulliver. Yeah, lots of interesting stuff. In general, I'm also interested to see what they'll be adding for July. We should both check out your island. Oh, have you updated it since last time? You were, it was really cool last time. Like, part of it was New York and part of it was Hogwarts and surrounding areas, I think. It was very cool.
Looks like 3 of the chests are going to be on the beach this time, so that's not too bad. Although it is in the general direction of that brig, which is still there and on fire. Oh, it's moving again now. Well. I guess what we can do is go straight south and then go to Thieves Haven, because that way we can sell at the outpost at least all of the non-Athena stuff. Not that we have much of that, actually, so maybe we shouldn't. Actually, what we'll do... Actually, we'll go to Steven's spoils over here, and we'll get rid of all of our mermaid gems for a sec.
Sounds good to me, actually. You have updated since I've last seen it? Alright, I should definitely stop by at some point then. I haven't played too much lately because there wasn't that much new... like, I kind of ran out of stuff to do in terms of content. Like, I had set some goals for myself, but... after a while, a lot of it starts to turn into busy work.
They might still be after us, although I'm not too worried, but be aware that they could exist at some point.
Yeah, should we just drop it, or what?
Yeah.
You actually have Diagonelli's shops? Nice! I remember being really impressed by having this. You had like the poster for Sirius Black, I think? And like the wanted poster for him. Like I remember it being a striking visual in the film. That you have like this wanted poster and it moves. Of course it can't move in Animal Crossing, but that's what the poster was based on, I think. Let's see. No gems. No gems. I think that was about it then. I turned it into chores instead of fun and building. Yeah, I do think there's some things to iron out with the game. For example, at first I was totally invested in getting all the rare fish for each month. But when it turned out that the best way to get them is to craft like insane amounts of bait, and that there's no way to do it quickly, that really soured the experience of catching fish for me a little bit.
Yeah, that wasn't a fun time.
Craft 10 million bait, and you have to do it one at a time. That brig is kind of just floating there.
It was hard to tell if it was an open crew or just a bunch of new players on the same crew. But they all had, like, you know, sailor titles, sailor clothes. Usually an open crew, there's always one who's, like, at least played the game for a little bit.
Right, right. Oh, also, the NPCs that you actually want don't show up nearly enough. And the ones that you don't want show up too much. In Animal Crossing, like Leaf. Like, what's the point of Leaf once you have all the bushes and flowers you want? It's just there. And people who you actually want, like Red, almost never appear. Like, either have Red's selection be way bigger, or have him appear way more often. Like, one of those two things, preferably. Speed crafting, yes, exactly. And a terraforming edit mode. Because it's also restrictive. It's also kind of annoying about the how you like anywhere near the beach and suddenly you can't change anything anymore. It's like, oh, whoops, that's too close to the beach. Guess you can't terraform here. You've had Red 3 times. Yeah, he's been here something like that. Maybe 3 or 4. Probably a bit more often. 4, 5. And it's a shame because I think he's a fun character, and he's the only person you can get art for the art gallery wing in the museum for. So that moves forward at a crawl. We do have all fossils now though. Yep, beach trees and no diagonal waterfalls are appearing. Lots of little things. Yep. I also feel like some of the items you can place could have a bit more interaction than they do. Alright, there we are again, for the last time. Okay, since this is the place where they tried to lie in wait for us last time, we should be extra careful of ships approaching this time.
Yes, we should. I'm gonna go to the southwest corner again because there's a X right there.
Right, because they... Right.
Easy way to know where we are.
There is a sloop dead ahead, or to our, like, 1 or 2 o'clock. The same one that I saw at Snake Island.
Hopefully they'll stay away, and hopefully they're not doing this.
It looks like they might be doing this quest if they were just at Snake Island. They might have just gotten done here. I can't believe we're already going into July.
That is pretty crazy. It'll be Christmas soon.
Yeah. Break out the Christmas trees. Put up the lights. So we're in the northwest again, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, then I'm gonna see if I can find at least one of these treasures here. Okay, there we go. If that was incorrect, I would have had to eat my own hat and boot. It was so easy and so close. Really couldn't mess that one up.
I'm gonna reposition the ship. Actually, it doesn't need that much of a reposition. We can just run away into the island unless really bad things happen and they approach from that direction, which would be unfortunate, but this is fine.
Yeah, even if they approach from a good angle, I don't think they can win against us, to be honest. That sloop is parked at the nearby island. Makes me a bit uneasy. Sails raised. They might be waiting for us to make a move.
There's a mega keg coming towards me, but I only have the blunderbuss.
Okay, I'll try to take him down. I'm getting shot at, though. Oh no. A keg went off near me. I hope that didn't set off like a... Is the mega keg still there? Oh, it is. Nice.
Hopefully I don't get shot on the way up.
I'll try to prevent that.
If these go off, we are definitely going to sink, though.
Yep, but think of all the money we're gonna get. Money.
I like how the brig has just been anchored relatively close to the outpost, but not that close, and just not doing anything. They also don't have any loot. Spawning more TNT already. Nice.
They might just be waiting for us to come back with loot.
They're moving off now. Kinda surprised they didn't crash into it then, honestly. Yes, I'm gonna switch to a not blunderbuss.
Uh-oh.
Didn't quite want it to knock us this far back, so let's address this issue.
Indeed. Yes, I definitely meant to say I. Definitely. It was not a mistake at all.
I can tell.
You know me, I just like using all the pirate lingo all the time. Just can't even stop me.
So many gems, which I'm not really complaining about, because Hunter's Call I'm not maxed with yet.
Me neither, though I have a... Oh, we also have some cooked stuff to sell to them if we happen to pass by. Whoa. Did that hurt our ship?
Nope.
Okay, good. Explosions are always a bit scary. You know, one of my favorite things in this game used to just be swimming around and looking for stuff on the bottom of the sea. Like, plants that are floating in the middle of the water instead of being attached to the bottom of the sea like they should be.
Yep.
It's my favorite thing to find.
I'll go for... Where are you? What are you going for?
I think, this might be wrong, but I think I'm going for northeast beach, but I might be completely off. But that's what I think I'm going, is the northeast beach.
That was a cannon shot.
Uh-oh. Should I return?
I think it was the guys at the outpost. It was really quiet. I could barely hear it. They're still just sailing around there randomly. And flashing one of their lights below deck.
Okay, so I saw I see a shipwreck on the map, but I've just run past 2 shipwrecks, so now I'm not sure which shipwreck is which. Okay, no, I think I'm pretty sure I know which one this is. Yeah, what's interesting about Animal Crossing is on the GameCube, all the seasonal stuff and such was just in there. It felt like there was so much to discover. But now they're just adding seasonal stuff in as it comes, and that takes a bit of the magic out of it, I feel like. Oh, hey, Ashen Guardian.
This guy has a mega keg of legends.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it off him, though. Hearing cannon shots again.
Are they fighting something?
Yes, there is a sloop going in their general direction now. Probably the one you saw.
Right. So are these guys just attacking everything they see without any regard for completing their own missions?
Seems that way.
Well, to each their own, I guess. They're just having a fun time.
Well, they fired at the sloop a couple of times, and then the sloop just easily went past, and now the sloop is docking at the outpost, and the brig is still trying to catch them with just one of their sails down.
Nice.
So when they notice us, they'll probably come over here again. I don't think they have the ability yet to know that they've already tried to fight us. Right, that guy with the black powder is still over there, so I'll just ignore him for now until I throw up the other stuff there.
Okay, I have a chest, but also a skull. I don't know if I really want the skull, but I guess I can come back for it later. It's a long way off from the ship, though.
Yeah, if we remember it at the end, we can grab it.
Yep.
And if we don't remember it at the end, that's also fine.
Yeah, it's mostly about completing this voyage, not really anything specific in terms of loot.
Brig is still trying to be annoying to the sloop. The sloop is now docked at the pier and is selling, and the brig is just handbraked, I think, and ended up not having their cannons in range at all. Right, I'm going to attempt to get this keg off this guy now, and probably explode.
Please try not to explode.
I don't want to aim too high because I know what the hit detection is like, but I end up just making most of my bullets like go through his legs in that case. Alright, got him.
Nice.
Thanks to that, we might just get Athena grade 4 if the rest of the loot isn't just gems.
Okay, Magellan says, sorry, just had to run something down the hall for a coworker. Was gonna tell Raven to add me on Switch. My code is in Discord and we can all play sometime. Yeah, it might be fun to stop by each other's islands again at some point. Or play something else. I have Smash as well. Because nothing says fun like a fighting game with like a 3-second delay when you play it online. But seriously, I'm up for playing anything, really.
Sounds like a fun.
Oh, thank you, Magellan. We did try very hard to make our island look decent. But it hasn't really changed all that much since last time. Like small additions, small bits of polish, but...
So the sloop has sold and is now moving off again, and meanwhile the brig is still turning on the spot at the outpost. Just keeping you up to date.
They're trying really hard, huh?
Yep.
Thank you for keeping an eye on them. That helps. Last thing we want is for them to try to trap us.
Okay, the rest are all up top, so that's fun. Maybe I'll... Oh, there's a skelly ship behind us now too. I'm gonna turn this and then try and get a cannon shot up there to save some time.
Right, we still have a fair few axes left to do. Nothing on the beach anymore, though.
But I also don't want to be directly facing the beach, so it's going to be like an angled shot. Go for like a compromise. Let's see.
Oh. Being shot at from outside the ship. Should have some food.
This angle works, but it's going to be a leg break. Right, I can see that blue gem we left here last time, so I'll just grab that before we forget.
Alright. Yeah, definitely. I'll let you know, Magellan. It's always fun to play with people. It's just a bit hard to plan sometimes. Oh. These skeletons are really out for my blood today, huh?
Insert overused skeleton joke.
Yep. I've got a bone to pick with you. That one. That's the usual. I'm pretty rattled by all this. Okay, I have a really terrible one. Like this is next level stupid pun. What is the skeleton's favorite drug?
I am not aware of the answer to this.
A joint. Right. We had to get one really bad one in there. Around Halloween time last year, someone posted this video where he did a skit with a skeleton that asked someone what is the skeleton's favorite snack, and the joke wasn't even good, but the actual joke was that the skeleton got really angry because the person couldn't figure it out. Like someone who takes their own joke way too seriously. It was a funny video. I'll share it again when Halloween comes around. But the answer to what is a skeleton's favorite snack was spare ribs. Yes.
No, that just randomly made me want a hot dog. Don't ask.
From spare ribs to hot dog?
From Halloween to hot dog, because I was thinking of Halloweener, and then, like, yeah, that's a type of sausage. I want a hot dog.
That's a skelly ship with a red sail. Is that normal?
No, that is not normal.
What does that mean?
Oh, right. Yeah, that just shows what kind of cursed ball they have. I think they're getting quite close. They might trigger us here.
Alright, we'll keep an eye out. Definitely intentional. So, I'll just keep looking for axes until they make the first move.
Right, they're going away again. Not sure where the brig is anymore. The brig is over there with the sloop. They're not fighting anymore though, so either they're trying to fight and it's not going well, or they've managed to make an alliance. Hopefully they don't tell them about me and then all decide to come over. There was this guy beating us up. No, it'll be fine.
I mean, they don't really have a right to call us the bully when they were quite literally waiting us out here at the island and coming after us. I mean, if they just came up like in clear view and said, Alliance Plus, we need some money because we're new, we would have said, yes, of course, because we are magnanimous pirates.
Yes.
With kind hearts. And glorious beards. Or at least I think I have a beard. Or wait, you don't, so leave out the beard, I guess. Glorious beard, singular.
Rather than trying to pinpoint this one, I'm just going to dig every few steps because I know it's somewhere around here.
Makes sense.
Or is it? I think it's past this.
Okay, they're all on the right side of the island, so that helps, I suppose. The more clustered together, the better.
Yeah, much better than being on the wrong side. That's a rock. Apparently that's also a rock. Wait, this is entirely rock. There we go.
It's entirely rock. I was going to make a musical genre joke, but then I couldn't think of one in time, so I guess I'll just... think of something else. I was gonna be like... rock, so you would have preferred country, hahaha, but... Sometimes the thought doesn't form in time.
That's probably for the best.
Maybe so, maybe so. So yeah, Nash has been streaming Danganronpa, which is great. Though I haven't been able to catch all the streams. It's always a riot to see someone play that.
It's the Skelly Galleon near the Skelly Sloop as well now.
I don't know. I don't see anything from here.
The Galleon's off in the distance, the sloop is still circling, and then the player sloop and brig are still over there next to each other. It doesn't look like they're fighting at this point. Otherwise, surely the sloop would have won by now. Unless the sloop is also made of open crew noobs.
Hey, great board.
I am very grateful for that grade.
Nice. Nice, but also...
But I, though.
But I, though.
Looks like the Skelly sloop has crashed into a rock.
Rip. Oh, yeah, there's a Skelly Galleon running into that little outpost over there, by the way. Is that the one you're looking at?
Yes. I
Yeah,
believe
and
so.
there's another one just stuck. So they're all stuck. I guess you can't expect good AI out of skeletons without brains.
That does sound like the kind of excuse they'd make for it.
They are a bunch of boneheads, after all.
I'm gonna go for the one that's furthest right, unless that's the one you're already going for.
I have no idea which one I'm going for, to be honest. I'm very lost and confused. Okay. At least we can always depend on the little bridge with the waterfall to tell us where we are. Nice.
Oh, I am dead. I don't know if you can get to me.
I'll try, but you're pretty far. I might be able to make it.
It was a double keg.
Okay, I got you, There.
Nice.
You need a full... Let's see. I have better food, I think, but this is not the one.
We'll see if I have enough. Oh, I only have 2. I'll take the coconut. Thank.
You're welcome.
Where did I just... Oh, here. If you want, you can take this back and I'll start trying to find the next one.
Oh, where is it? Alright, there we go. Thank you. I'll bring that back then. If our ship is still there.
That would be nice if it was.
Looks like it. But looks are deceiving. That's like the 3rd time I've made the same Hotel Mario reference. I should find new meme material. My ship sails in the morning. I wonder what's for dinner.
What was that? Oh, it's just a gem on the floor. Don't care.
I was waiting for you to do your best CDI Link voice.
We don't bomb the dongos around here.
That is true, but we do bomb skeletons, which is close enough.
Maybe I can make people have to use channel points to get me to do stupid voices. Then people would actually redeem.
Ah, yes. 100,000 points for the Toad voice.
Yes. Maybe 1 million.
Yeah. You could like do a charity stream and use those as incentives. Okay, now you have to sing a song as Toad. Probably
Yeah,
be... Yeah.
that would be the worst thing to ever grace the presence of everything, anything.
Yep, probably.
I have no idea where I am anymore.
Oh, something shot me and I'm not sure if it was a skeleton or a person. I think it was a skeleton, but...
It would be good to know.
Yeah, I can't see, but I'll check what the flame was. If the flame is green, we're safe.
Oh, you're dead, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise I could have told you immediately, but... Okay, green, so it was a skeleton. See, that sloop is very close to us, which is why I was wondering if maybe one of them had tried to board us. But if it was just a skelly shot, it should be fine.
You mean the one at the outpost? Yeah.
Just gonna check in on your stream while I'm dead.
I killed the skelly and now I'm attempting to reorient.
Alright.
I have no clue where I am anymore.
I can relate to that. I keep getting lost too. Should I start helping again, or should I stay with the ship for now?
Helping would be good. I expect to be here a while. Maybe I'll just go back to the bridge. Like, I'm going for the bottom one, I think. Like, you can see it's very close to a red bush, and the red bushes are pretty good landmarks.
Oh yeah, I see it. I'm climbing up now, or rather, in a few moments, to find stuff. To find stuff. This is the commentary we're all here for.
Yes. Right. At least I think I know where I am now. So... here's the bridge, here's that red thing. If we go directly northwest from here, we pass a red thing that's right on the edge. Wow, this place is so big though, it's annoying.
Yep.
Right, looking for a red plant right along the edge. Almost fell off. Here's the red plant right on the edge. Okay, now from here, we go kind of north, and then we see another one, like north-northwest here. Yep, there's a red thing, which means the chest should be, or whatever it is, right here.
Nice. Alright, then I'll...
In the interest of using this location to find the other one, I'll leave that on the floor and then go over here, and hopefully I can find this one with relative ease.
That Skelly Sloop and Skelly Galleon are still just standing still. Voyage complete. Ooh.
No, I just need to find where I left that crate a minute ago. Here it be.
Alright, I have the gem, the mermaid gem.
Right, we are done then.
Nice. Time to sell and hopefully not lose all our loot and get very salty.
Indeed. I have no idea where the ship is anymore. I'm just going this way. I see. Grade 4 is not bad for one of these.
Indeed. If we had fought a Meg or something, that probably would have helped, but you can't really just make them appear unless you dance on the front of the ship, but that's a secret.
Indeed. That does make them appear pretty quickly.
It... wow.
So, outpost first, and then seapost for gems.
Right.
I'm just gonna eat all of the food.
Okay, we do need to keep the fish and such for the hunter's call as well, just for that small bit of extra rep. The shark and the bittersweet battle gill.
Plunder Outpost has seen a lot of activity. I wonder if we want to sell there or if we should just head for Ancient Spire. I guess we'll just go Plunder. It's closer. If anyone's there, then we sink them, I guess.
Oh, wait one moment. There's an Ashen Guardian. Ah, never mind.
I guess you're right.
Whatever.
If it was a Keymaster, then we should stop, but it's not, and they don't seem to spawn randomly anymore. Which apparently is, like, intended, but we're pretty sure it's a bug. Ah yes, this is some good wind.
Yep, gotta love it when it's almost dead against you every time. It just flips around every time.
I'll move all the gems off to one side so we can put them in chests once we're done with them.
Right.
Not even good gems, they're all like blue.
Mm-hmm.
How dare they?
How dare they? Disgusting. Imagine being a blue gem.
I know, right?
You could say they really blew it.
No, you couldn't say that. Or rather, you could, but you shouldn't say that.
Alright. Oh, I probably should have been doing that, but...
The actual west wind. That's fine, it's only a sloop. Should really learn how to aim this pistol again.
Yeah, honestly, I never used the pistol at all. Like, it's either Eye of Reach or Blunderbuss.
Same for the most part. I'm not actually sure why I went for pistol today. Just kind of happened. Like, I switched to that because I wanted to have something for kegs, but normally I pick the Eye of Reach for that. I guess this is just better for moving and shooting at the same time.
Makes sense.
Uh-oh, storm is getting quite close. We should sell the kegs we have up top first.
Indeed. To the Merchant Alliance, right? Will you drop the anchor while I go up here?
Yep. The legendary one goes to Athena Man.
The ancient black powder one?
Yep.
It goes to Athena Man, right?
That's totally his name. Definitely not Mysterious Stranger. The surname is Man.
Athena Man is better.
Surname Man, first name Athena.
Yep.
Just like being Mister. I'll get the last keg.
Alright, that brig is to the left of us. If it is the same one.
Looks like the same one.
Yep.
Just going by lights in general direction.
Indeed. Well, this was a pretty good haul. These are always kind of difficult quests, but they do pay pretty well. It's a shame about all the blue gems, though.
Yep, that's some pretty bad RNG.
Yep. I mean, Whoever designed this voyage is not a gentleman.
Could just be my fault though, because I've always had the really bad RGMG.
RGMG, wow. No, but also I, because it was actually a really good one.
Skull of Ancient Fortune, not sold or anything like that, just the skull.
Yeah, just wanted to let you know that it exists in the game somewhere. Like, imagine just getting that pop-up, Skull of Ancient Fortune, with no context when you're just playing the game. It's like, ooh, now that's scary. Are they coming our way or going away? Oh, they are coming our way.
Oh yeah, I see.
Alright, let's,
I'm just gonna mute for 1 second while I cough and stuff.
Alright.
Hello, I didn't want to wake you up. She got a drink. I have returned
Welcome back.
from my long time away.
Yes. Much has changed since you departed. For example, that ship is like 5 meters closer now.
That is most concerning.
Yep.
Definitely coming for us.
Yep, but by the time they'll be here, we'll only have gems and we'll be sailing off.
Yep,
Laughing really hard.
Storm is annoying.
That is true.
It's right where we need to go as well, I think.
It's a decent place to be if we're the more skilled players. Though, they might have trouble chasing us in that.
Yep. Definitely the same break too.
Yeah, so what do we do? Do we have... oh, we haven't sold everything yet.
I'm happy to just keep selling for now. There's a couple more chalices of Ancient Fortune there.
Yeah, they are awfully close right now, though. It would be a shame if they grabbed gems and started selling them to the gold hoarders or something for some reason. The least they could do is sell it to the merchants. They are quite close now.
You keep selling, I'll see what I can do.
Skull of Ancient Fortune goes to Athena Man. Oh, you're shooting at them. Right?
Might have been better to fire myself actually, but too late now.
Right. It would be hilarious if you just fired a few shots at them and they just sank. Like
I mean, they're approaching us. They're approaching us head on, which means they can't use cannons. I'm gonna have to move off now.
All right.
All right, I knocked one off and put some holes in them. We'll just go to the sea post and then maybe come back if we have more to sell.
Yep. They beached themselves, by the way. I'm gonna see if they have anything.
Yeah, you can just take them out. I'll sail through the storm to the sea post. Let me tab over to your stream.
They are badly damaged. I don't have a good weapon for this, but...
At the very least, you can take all their food whenever you get a chance.
Okay, that's one down. Oh hey, a gem. Well, there's no way for me to for me to bring it to you, so I'll just sell it somewhere.
I'll come back and get you. Because now that they've beached, we might as well just sink them.
They are. I think they're pretty much done already. I'm gonna sell this. Just you can just keep going. I'll just sell this to the merchants. Are you still going for the outpost?
I've been here the whole time. I was just going around and then I had to turn because of the storm, so I'm still right here, but I'm off now.
Okay, I decided to just sell it to the merchants, because why not? I think they sank.
What an annoying position for a storm.
He could have had me there, but he wasn't fast enough.
Rip.
Well, that's them gone.
And all it took was like one cannonball, because then they just immediately beached, and they tried to ram us directly instead of broadsiding, and then one of them was just standing right on the front, and I was able to like immediately cannonball him.
Yep.
Oh, and that skelly sloop just sank, I guess, because of the rain.
Nice.
That's quite funny.
Right, I see they have their mermaid is around here. I wonder if I should stay on this island and see if I should kill them or should just warp back to you.
They're probably going to be looking for their gem. It'll be funny.
Wow, that's kind of sad, honestly. I feel kind of bad for stealing it from them.
Could be their first ever piece of loot.
And I got it, and I stole it. Now they're gonna refund the game.
That'll teach them.
Yep. Well, to be fair, they came at us aggressively, right?
Yes, both times, in fact.
Yeah, so, you know, they
We're
could
just
have
giving
worked
them
with
practice,
us.
we're helping them out. Teaching them the bigger ship doesn't mean you automatically win.
Indeed. So, should I warp over to you now?
Yeah, sure.
I'm glad I survived that. Apparently there are players even more noobish than I am. Oh, that is a skeleton fort, by the way, so there are forts.
Cool, I guess they're just not active at the same time as what's-his-face.
Flameheart, yeah.
That might actually be Molten Sands Fortress, judging by the distance of that and the direction.
Hmm. Alright, this was a very successful run, I'd say.
Indeed. I would agree with this.
When should I drop it fully?
Now.
Oh. Now. Whoops.
We're gonna have to go back to the outpost though, because we still have 2 legend items to get rid of.
Right, we'll handle that in a bit.
If I'd remembered we still had those, I would have just stayed there until they finished sinking.
Yeah, there's no way they could have taken anything from us, considering their skill level. Like, the guy came right at me with a blunderbuss, and he for some reason didn't fire in time. Like, they seemed very unsure, which is kind of sad. But why try to attack us in that case? Why not just say, hey, we could use some help?
That's not how people roll, apparently.
Well,
Being friendly on the internet.
yep, apparently that's too hard. Dong.
That seems to be everything for here.
Yep.
Just barely hit 48 then.
I'm still at 22, fortunately.
There's a grade 3 Reavers to the northeast, and there's also a Reavers bounty to the southeast, but it's really far. Let's go back to Plunder Outpost, I guess, and sell the rest of the stuff.
Yep, let's be wary that one of them may have respawned there. I doubt they'll stay, but just in case, we should keep an eye out. Ah, yes.
Yes, indeed. I think we can mostly stay out of the storm this time, too. Mostly. And before it just changes direction and goes right back the way it came, now that I've said that.
It just appears right over us all of a sudden.
Joe's just gonna press the button.
Yep.
He probably has one of these stream decks and he's just got the buttons on it for like the Meg and stuff, and it's like one of them's got like my face on it, and he just presses it, and then
Yeah.
everything spawns. Like he can spawn them individually on people, and then there's a button with my face on it, and that just spawns all of the PvE things at the same time.
Yep. There's also one very small secret button that contains the shrouded ghost. Of course, that button is completely dusty with cobwebs because there is no shrouded ghost.
Yep.
So why would he ever press it?
I wonder if they'll add it to the game someday.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
true.
when,
Might
maybe
as
when
well
they
be
need.
prepared for something that definitely doesn't exist yet, but might in the future.
Yeah, I guess they'll add it when they need more players.
Yep.
Like, let's put the shrouded ghost in the game.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I love having commendations sitting around for 2 years that are literally impossible.
Yep. Have you ever, I'm sure you've played it, but the Stanley Parable, did you play much of that?
I think I got pretty much every ending.
Alright, so in that game...
I watched first I watched Markiplier play it, but you know, this was just like a one-off, like random thing. And then a couple of years later, I watched Wellens play it, and then I was like, I should probably try this.
Ah, nice. I didn't know Wellens had played it. Maybe I should check that out. But that game has an achievement you can't get. Like, there's an achievement in the achievement lists that they that's like, this achievement is impossible to achieve. You know, it's like, okay, thanks. They added an impossible achievement.
Yeah.
There's also one that you get for not playing the game for 6 years, I think. Like, go outside, it's called.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I do remember looking at the achievements. The impossible one wouldn't be allowed on non-Steam platforms, though. Well, I can't speak for Microsoft, but certainly that wouldn't be allowed on a Sony console.
Yeah, but to be fair, those systems tend to have some kind of score associated with the thing, and on Steam it doesn't really. You don't really get like gamer score or points or whatever for the achievements. At least I don't think you do.
No, you don't. But on 360, or not 360, but like Xbox in particular, you can set the, like, rather, what am I trying to say here? Okay, I have seen achievements for 0 gamer score, basically. They just say, like, 0G. Whereas on PlayStation, the point value depends on the color, whether it's bronze, silver, gold, or platinum. And there are certain rules that you have to follow based on the size of your game as to how many points worth you have to have of achievements, or trophies as we call them.
Right.
Which is why Toby Fox had to add that dog room or whatever it is on PS4, because you can't release a game of that scale with no achievements. We do not allow it.
Interesting.
So he just put all the useless ones in because he hates achievements, and fair play to him.
That was a surprisingly profitable Devil's Remnant. They usually aren't worth that much, are they? Or did you just sell something better while I sold it at the same time?
I was selling a Firebomb crate, it probably overlapped.
Right.
I don't think we have anywhere near enough fruit to sell this fruit crate that I just picked up, but I brought it back anyway. Yeah, we have like none. We can
What about
definitely
the
sell the wood
storage?
crate.
Nothing in the storage crates either? No, I guess not. Guess I'll just eat this pineapple then.
I'm sure a skeleton would prefer a spine apple.
Spineapple. Wow.
Really nice of you to join us. Oh yes, I forgot about that one. That's an interesting one. Badman VR, where looking under the girl's skirt gets you an achievement of shame.
An achievement of shame, but an achievement nonetheless.
I can't remember if Nier Automata has one of those too, or if it's just the animation that it does when you try to do the thing, and then she like knocks the camera away. Not that I've personally tried it, obviously, I've just heard about this from places.
Ah, yes. Of course.
To be fair, I actually don't own the game.
I have been wanting to play it, because it's apparently very good in general. I mean...
Yeah, I got it for Lily at some point and watched her play that through after watching Wellens play it through, because I watched her first, because at first I was like, yeah, this is one I'm never going to play, I'll just watch this for background noise. And then it looked really good, so I was like, should I keep watching? But then I ended up keeping watching. But then I got it for Lily. So I kind of experienced it blind through her, but I might still play it now that I've forgotten stuff. We should vote down the Athena flag now.
Oh, good point. Yeah, we need to get our reward for that. But yeah, no, the problem with that game, well, it's not a problem, but the problem with me playing that game is I feel like I may need to know more about that series. Because even, it simultaneously sounds like a spoiler, but I have no idea what it means. But people are like, oh yeah, this game is what happens after ending zippity zap of this game. Like ending 7B of this game in the past, and that alternate ending, that's where this takes place. It's like, alright.
Yeah, I don't think there's any need to know anything about the previous ones, because it's, like, completely different, and the hints that do exist, as I understand it, are extremely subtle. Plus, Automata itself has different endings anyway.
That is true.
Although you do need to get most of them if you want the full experience. They kind of follow on from each other.
Yeah, they say that, yeah, I've heard that indeed, that you can't really just finish it once and call it done. Like, the story isn't complete if you don't do everything.
Yeah, but they're all different enough for it to be worth it, so there is that. It is very good. For reasons which I will not go into unless you play it.
Indeed. It'll happen one day.
Some parts of it remind me of Undertale, basically.
I have heard that there's like some degree of meta to it. But I don't really know the details.
Just the two details.
Yes. And, of course, I have heard a lot about the main character's backside. Because that apparently seems to be one of the major selling points.
Indeed, because the self-destruct move you can do removes the skirt and gives you a much better view until the next time you teleport.
Okay.
Because, of course, it does. And it has a lot of polygons and animation and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's all in the name of art, so we respect it.
Yes.
All in the name of art.
Lots and lots of respect.
Yes.
On a regular basis.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not.
Right, well, that was a successful voyage, and I think we should probably call it there, because it's getting late. And
Indeed.
I probably need to take a bit of a rest. Though I did get everything I wanted done today, so I am pretty happy with this day.
Yep, I hope I'll be able to say the same tomorrow after my day of much work.
Yeah, indeed. I hope it'll all go alright. Do you think you'll be able to join for Sea of Thieves again, or maybe not tomorrow?
I might be able to, but if I do, it also might be late. later than usual.
Right. I might have to... Maybe I'll just do more lightning returns then, or maybe we'll do sloop with Wise and then sloop with you. I guess we'll see how it turns out.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Well, anyway, thanks a lot for joining me, and thanks to everyone who watched the stream as well. Lots of people stopped by, but thanks in particular to Magellian and McKeel Hall for talking in the chat. Nice to have you here. And I hope to see everyone next time. So until then, have a good day or night, and see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And thank you, Magellian, for the subscription. Congrats on joining the Founder Club. I have no idea how that works in terms of whether it's like number of subscriptions or subscriptions over a period of time, but you are one, and congratulations. I will see you next time. Goodbye.